Podcave Crusaders, and welcome to another edition of Batman, the Animated Series podcast. I'm your host, Alex Robson, and I'm alone today because today we have a very special episode, kind of like when you used to watch shows. You know how they used to always kind of do those filler episodes, those replay episodes where you go back and watch the best moments because they didn't have anything new to share? Well, that's kind of what this week is. And mainly, it's because we have a lot going on right now. So before we dive into the best of the podcast, seeing that we've just finished Batgirl Returns, I thought it'd be great to share some of the highlighted best moments. This episode's a long one. I think this episode's got like 3.5 hours or more, which is crazy. That's a lot of content that you guys have listened to over the years. But before we dive into that, I just want to share some updates with you guys on what's going on. So right now, we have our live show coming up on September 14th at the time of recording. So hope to see you all there. It's on YouTube. September 14th, we'll be reviewing Sub-Zero, the movie. So me and my brother, Cade in the chair, fielding questions. So come check us out. That will be 8 p.m. UK time, 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for those in America. And then anywhere else in the world, hopefully that's enough time zones to figure it out. But we hope to see all of you guys there on September 14th for our live show, which we're super excited about. Then after that, we've got some exciting guests lined up. One in particular that I'm very excited to have on, if he or she still confirms. I don't want to give it away who it is. I don't want to overpromise because you never know. Sometimes these things, schedules may not work out. But as of right now, we have a special guest that's planned to come on. So that will be released sometime after the live show. The live show, for those that do miss it, it will be available on Spotify, YouTube, or wherever you get your podcasts. It will be edited down, so it will be like a normal episode. So you guys will be able to at least listen or watch that if you miss us on September 14th. We've got a ranking episode coming up. I was thinking about all the content, sorry. A ranking episode is coming up next week where we rank the second half of Batman the Animated Series. Me and my brother will go through episodes Birds of a Feather all the way up to Batgirl Returns, since we did On Leather Wings all the way up to Almost Got 'Em last time. So look out for that. That will be a fully edited video that will be on YouTube and Spotify to watch, or just on any podcast if you want to listen. We've also got Ben coming on. Got a plan to review Batman versus Superman, which I know wasn't the original plan because Lego Batman was the original plan. But Batman versus Superman is going to be the movie we review because we just want to torture ourselves. And if you like that movie, I'm sorry in advance. We haven't even recorded yet, but I guarantee it's not going to be it's not going to be one that we love. But yeah, that will come out at some point. And we've just got the new Batman adventures to look forward to as well. So much coming up. So much great content coming out of Batman, the Animated Series podcast. So this is the week where we're working on so many other things, particularly planning and preparing for the live show. But I didn't want to skip a week and make you guys feel like you've missed out. So here is the best of our podcast, a compilation of all of the skits that we've done, from Killer Croc, Killer Wings to Riz Al Ghul rapping. You know the deal. And if this is your first episode,
good luck.
Anyway, without further ado, thank you guys for watching and listening, and I hope you enjoyed this episode. Hugo Strange is auctioning off Batman's secret identity, but the tape he holds up has the words Bruce Wayne written on it very clearly.
Oh, it's the biggest biff out of all of Batman the Animated Series. I'm auctioning off Bruce Wayne. Oh, I mean Batman's. Did anybody hear? Yeah. You said it's Bruce Wayne. We can see that it says Bruce Wayne. How much? How much for what? Batman is Bruce Wayne. You don't know that. You have to see the tape. The tape labeled Bruce Wayne. It could be anything. Bruce Wayne gave me this tape. He's the one that knows the identity.
I'm not buying it.
Please, you flew here. It's nice. We have crepes. Batman just sees you guys like, you biffed it so hard.
You could have been so rich like me.
I beefed it.
The giant penny that was part of Two-Face's death trap later appears in the Batcave and can be seen in all subsequent episodes.
I know, and they said, like, they gifted to him. They're like, you can have this, Batman. It's like, how the fuck am I going to get that back to the Batcave? They're like, well, you can get the Batwing and connect it to the Batwing, and it's like, well, no one look where I'm flying to. He's like, also saying, how the fuck am I going to get in the cave? Is it, like, wide enough to go where the Bat car comes out? Bat car, it's the Batmobile. What am I saying? Oh, the stress of that penny. I think I got copper poisoning.
There's a penny here.
A penny? I can do that. That sounds easy. Oh my god, it's the world's biggest penny. That is going to be a bitch to clean, sir. We don't have any room for it, sir. I got a big dinosaur coming as well. Life-size T-Rex. That needs room too. So.
He's like, do you want to hear how Two-Face almost got me? No, sir.
Tell me again, Alfred, how Two-Face almost got me. Well, sir, you were tied up. I was tied up. And there was no escape. No escape. Keep going. He said, one side you'll be dead, one side I'll be dead, and the other side all the bones in your body will break. Did I tell you that the coin fell on two of the henchmen? They're dead. Yes, they're very dead, sir. There's still a bit of brain matter that I cannot wipe off one side. Leave it, Alfred. Gives it character.
Do you think there's a toilet in the Batcave? Or like,
I don't think
I don't
so.
see one, right?
No.
Do you think Batman just like pisses off the side? Just has a big wee off the side. This is why we don't have railings, Alfred, just so you get free. Jiggling it. I do number twos as well.
Oh, God.
Oh, we do have a railing. It's just you hold off of it and you squeeze real hard. Imagine if, like, fucking Alfred feeds you the fucking gazpacho as he always fucking does. You're just sitting on the back of me like, oh man, I need this shit. I've been down here for like 9 hours and there's no toilet. You're just like, what are you, running up the bat steps? Like, hot, 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 hot. Hold on to his ass. And then obviously he's not going to make it. Alfred just sees like Batman sitting in the Batcave with the cowl off like, hey, how's it going? It's like, where's your cowl? Bit of an accident with the gazpacho. I had to use the old cowl to wipe it up. And I didn't want you to clean it. I'm not gonna put you through that. So I chucked it down where we pee. It's fine, Alfred. I got rid of all of it. He stands up. There's just a mega shit streak behind Batman. I'm gonna go hit the showers. Like, yes, you do that, sir. I'll tidy up down here.
I'd hate to be a thug, though, for Mr. Freeze. Like, imagine, like, you have to wear all these layers. You're freezing cold
I like
all
the
time.
cold, baby.
Do
I like
you?
the cold. I'll always have the perfectly, like, temperatured martini, you know?
But do you think he'd let you drink? He's not going to be like, why don't you take a quick 5 and have a scotch?
I'll be like, don't hire me, baby, because when the 5 o'clock comes around, his mouth opens only for booze.
Where is Will Robson? This giant freeze ray has not been built yet, and his components are missing.
I'll be there in just a second, please.
Why did I hire you?
Because before 5 p.m., I am the best.
We start at 5.
Oh, dear.
Okay, this episode is noteworthy for being the first ever on-screen appearance of Riz Al Ghul.
Sup, bitches?
I'm Riz Al Ghul, not
I'm
Raz.
here, bitch. I'm getting really into this new style of music called hippity hop. A-boom, a-chee, a-boom, boom, chee. Have you heard of it, Talia? It's like, oh, God. What, someone left this NWA CD in the console of the plane, and it's fucking good. These guys have a lot to say. I can't relate, but I still like it. Straight out of Lazarus. An old guy with an attitude.
Imagine being her, like, oh man, when he dies, I'm going to inherit all of this. But he never dies. You know, like he's never going to die.
Yeah. You'll never get that inheritance, bitch. Ever.
But he always talks about it.
She's like, well, can you just help me out, like, financially? No, make it on your own. I have for centuries. I didn't have any hand-me-downs, except for a couple mil here or there, but go get me that new Nas CD, bitch. I'm really into this shit.
So Selena shows up at Wayne Enterprises and takes off her gloves, and she says to Bruce,
Your mother called, darling, said you could use some cheering up.
and I was like, are you about to fuck?
She takes off one glove, which to me says it's about to be... You know what I'm saying?
She's gonna stroke that ball.
She puts like the glove over his dick. He's like, oh, okay.
This is new.
Try to make it to the end.
And then afterwards, she puts the glove back on. He's like, what?
I'll save this for later. I love this bitch. I can't wait to marry her. This is the woman for me. God damn, that was some hot shit.
And because this is a dream, imagine cutting back to the real world where Mad Hatter is just watching Batman. Batman's just pitching tent, like it's just like pushing through his boxes, and Mad Hatter's like, "What are you dreaming about, dude?"
Little helmet pokes up above like the bat belt.
It's got horns. Da, 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 da.
Oh my god, it'd be so funny if it was just like, it's like all he's doing is having wet dreams. I just can't stop it.
Mad Hatter's just like scooping into his hat. He's like, I don't know where else to put it.
Quick, minions, get me another hat.
We're out of hats, boss. That's it. We're done. Wake him up. We're done. I thought this was going to be the first appearance of Matches Malone in that gambling scene.
Do you think on his first day he forgot the name? They're like, what's your name? He's like, my name's Smith. Smith? That's like the worst name I could have chosen. They're like, your name is Smith, what's your first name? Black? Your name is Black Smith.
Alfred, I need picking up now. I biffed it.
I thought I knew how to play the dice game, but I have no fucking idea what I'm doing. What are we doing here? Chucking dice against the wall? I've lost Wayne Manor in this game, Alfred. It's crazy. I'm gonna change the furniture.
He throws 2 6s and he's like, snake eyes. And they're like, dude. You don't know.
Doubles. That was a 3 and a 4. That's dice when you're playing with Matches Blacksmith, baby. So, anybody know of any crime or anything going on? I'm not Bruce Wayne or Batman. You just bet Wayne Manor. I got the pink slip for it. That's for cause. I'm not very good at this. Swear to me. Snake eyes. Yahtzee. That's bingo, fellas. That's bingo. Tony Zucchini. Can he be trusted?
Jenga.
Uno. Got a 6.
Oh, God.
Anybody want to play Scrabble?
So I was happy to see Two-Face in this episode. His hideout is very cool, split into 2, both light and dark. Looks
It's
like
on the nose, though. You could see him pulling up to that building being like, oh, fuck yeah. Half painted a different color. Check. Some of the windows boarded up, others open. Oh, we're cooking. Oh, double doors. 2 stories. How many bathrooms? 2. Oh.
double bed. All of his men are like, boss, you have a problem.
Yeah. Yeah, no shit. You guys want to go get the number 2?
From where?
I don't know. Arby's. They got the meat. Get me 2 6-inch subs. You mean a foot long? No.
And one of them's really gross and one of them's really good.
I want double sardines on one. Oh, yeah. Olives, pickles. Oh, God. Anything else? Tuna. Spicy mustard. Ketchup and barbecue sauce. Oh, my God. And then just drench it in oil. What do you want on the other one? I don't know, like a turkey club or something. Sounds like you want the dirty one. Well, I gotta get both. I got, you know what I mean? You want a combo with that? Oh, you know I do, baby.
So when Bruce came face to face with those robots, it's a good thing he wears a giant oversized jacket as well, because he just slipped out of that thing like melted butter. He was like, whoop, and for my next trick, I was like, that was a smooth move, Bruce.
I'm so happy the fashion in this part of the city is big-ass coats, baby. I'd be dead otherwise.
I'm going to go down to Killer Croc's Killer Wings, eat a whole plate, and then go get myself a big-ass coat.
Welcome to Killer Croc's Killer Wings. If it's not killer, then I'll kill you. What sauce you got? It's sewage. I thought these were killer. They'll kill you. That's the point. It's raw chicken and mustard. Enjoy. I thought you said the mustard was sewage. Yeah, sewage and raw chicken. It's my diet. This is what I eat. And I like it. Oh, who threw it away? Who threw away perfectly good chicken and sewage? It's good stuff.
What are you doing here, Killer Croc?
You know. I'm thinking about opening a second location. We're doing so well.
People been buying it.
They love it.
It's raw chicken. I can't believe myself making me laugh so much. Oh my god.
Who knew the most successful restaurant in Gotham City was just me? Raw chicken and mustard. Or sewage. We're not quite sure. It's gonna be killer.
Hey, that's a pretty good song.
I didn't even mean to do that. Whoa.
What's your hygiene rating, Killer Croc?
It's the color brown. Here's your ribs. Enjoy.
It's all raw chicken.
Metropolis coming soon.
Superman's like, pretty good.
He's like, it's pretty good.
If I was Nivens and I had a tenant that never took out his garbage but was attracting roaches with his smelly apartment, I'd probably try to take him out too.
I agree. The fact that he went into his own apartment, thought there was a man with a gun, but it was just so many cockroaches that they made the shape of a man holding a gun. I'm not surprised that he's fed up with them. And you don't throw your garbage out? What the fuck?
Fuck, yeah.
The fact that he went into his apartment and ate leftover pizza, I was like, how many cockroaches have walked across that and shit?
If I was Batman, I'd be like, I wouldn't do that if I were you.
Imagine Batman's like, you're gonna eat that? It's okay. It's good. It's triangle still. Still? What other shape can it get? Batman's just there with a bunch of like tissues shoved up his nose. Like, well, look, I think I found the guy that's looking for you. Yeah, Batman's like, roach! Like, he's Batman. He's like not afraid of anything. And Alfred's on the other one, like, grosser, get out of there. Don't bring that back to the Batcave, for fuck's sake. There's a roach with a gun. Would you like a triangle? No. I eat at very nice places. You probably eat in places that have silverware. You mean a knife and fork? Wait a minute. You don't know that a knife and fork is called a knife and fork? Yeah, you got a knife, you got a fork, you got a round on a stick. A spoon? Stick round.
I'm surprised the cockroach didn't bring it to his mouth.
Yeah, bring me it, my minions.
We work for Bullock. That's not what they say. We work for Bullock. I was surprised that Batman didn't know Poison Ivy was cleared by Arkham Asylum and released 6 months ago. Like,
what?
Where are you on that one, bud?
She's out, dude. But she was just in the trial. Like, big time in the trial. Well, she's recuperated. I don't know what to tell you. You know, Arkham is made to, you know, what's the word we're looking for?
She's been rehabilitated.
It's a rehabilitation
That's
chamber?
why the police
Oh, my God. Sorry. I'm still a little high. Whew. Anyway, like she's out, bro.
Yeah, was Alfred using the Bat computer that day? Like, how did he not know that?
Yeah. Sir, the new Mario Kart is out, and I want to play it on the big screen. All right, fine. You know, for the whole day. Oh, thank you.
Turns off all the notifications, so
Yeah.
Batman's missing out on all of this.
Yeah. He's like, let me know if anything pops up, Alfred, and I'll get to it. Sure thing, sir.
Mute all notifications.
Extra large. Pretty good summer, hasn't it, Alfred? Yeah, it's been pretty chill, sir.
It's because he's
shit.
turned off all
I
the
left the
notifications.
notifications. Turns them back on. Click, click, click. He's like deleting all them one by one. Click, 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 click. Joker's escaped. Oh, shit.
He murdered 12 people. Oh, no.
Poison Ivy got married. Ooh, I'll have to check on that later. That sounds interesting.
Two-Face robbed 2 banks. Oh, dear.
Oh, of course he did. Oh, 2 notifications for that one. Click, click. Oh, look, the bat signal.
It's been a while.
It's been a while.
That hideout with like all of the mannequins and stuff, it looked like a scene out of Saw as well. Like
Seesaw.
Seesaw.
Maybe I should go do a little stand-up number or something like that.
That'd be fun if they're just like, Mr. Scarface, tell me a story. He's just like, story? Nah.
I'm not very good at this. Oh, it's a bit intimidating when you're up here with the lights on you. I'm not good at improv. I should have written stuff down. I thought it would be my catchphrase. Nah. That's what I'd say to everything. Mr. Scarface, you want to say hello to our nice, lovely crowd? Nah. And everyone laughs. They're going to make a sitcom out of it.
Da-na-na-na-na-na-na.
Oh, yeah. That's my theme, but in a jazz version.
Oh!
Doo-ba-doo-doo,
Doo-ba-doo-doo, doo-ba-doo, doo-ba-doo-ba-doo-doo.
You see that broad over there? She's a solid 10. Hey! Solid because she's wood. I'm looking at a mannequin. It's called a joke. I was going to tell my next joke, but my mind went blank. Oh! You know, like a plank of wood. Like he always explains the joke afterwards. So someone said to me, hey, what size do you like your woman? I say 2x4. 2x4 because that's the measurement of the wood.
You keep on singing Santa Claus is coming to town.
Wood jokes. I had a little kid the other day. Yeah, he's a real chip off the old block. Chip of the old block. That's the saying when you say that, you know, apple is not far from the tree. Like that. Anyone?
Hey, I saw a dog the other day and it went bark, bark, because, you know, tree bark. And I looked at it and I went, nah.
not my type. More of a rosewood guy.
This wine is oaky.
Wait a minute. Would you like another glass?
Nah.
Nah, because that's my catchphrase. Santa Claus is coming. The way Batman stops the freaking guillotine with his feet is one of the coolest things I've ever seen in this fucking show.
I gasped when that happened.
It was cool.
That's Mad Hatter's almost got him story, right?
Yeah.
Like, do you think that after encountering something like that, he goes home and just like shakes it off? You know,
that's such a funny concept. It's like, how was your day, sir? And he's like, oh, you won't believe it, Alfred. I thought the Joker, right? And then he was taking all the fish in the city and he was turning them into laughing fish, right? And he was trying to make money off of it because they had his identity. Oh, wow, that's amazing. Yeah, so anyway, so I went to the aquarium, right? And Bullock was there and he got eaten by a shark with the Joker's face on it. Wow, yeah, no, that sounds like a pickle, but you did get out of it, didn't you? Well, yeah, I did get out of it. I always get out of it. Yeah, you always do, so yeah, that's very good. The Joker might be dead. Oh, well, that's good, I suppose. I'm sure he'll pop up again, don't you worry, sir. Oh, I am worried about that, actually. Is he coming back or not?
So I've asked you to take out the garbage 3 nights now, and you haven't done it.
You are my butler. I stopped a guillotine with my fucking feet, Alfred. That's nice. Take out tonight, sir? Yeah, I guess. Kebab.
What do you want to watch, sir? What's on?
Nothing's good on, Alfred.
Once you stop a guillotine with your feet, nothing can live up to that.
There's no rush like stopping a guillotine with your feet. Would you like to try it? No, I'm all right, sir. I was going to watch Real Housewives of Gotham City, actually. Have some pasta. I just think that Maxie Zeus in this episode was so lame. He made everything Greek. He'd be like, what's for lunch? Is it gyros and yogurt dip? Again? What, you don't like that?
You got any hummus back there? Any pita?
Ah, hummus is good. We like hummus up here.
Could he only afford one authentic Greek guy? Because one guy was just American. The other guy was like, he'd look like he'd tell me how to pronounce gyro correctly.
That's
you know
right.
what I mean?
My name is Alexander, and this is my secret gyro recipe.
You're hired!
Gracias.
I don't think that's Greek.
Are you telling me what Greek is?
You're right.
He's not Greek, he's like Spanish.
Alejandro.
Ah, Alexander, a strong Greek name. Look, I gotta pay for my kids. Like, this is like a really sweet deal for me. If the dude thinks he wants to be fucking Zeus and eat secret gyro recipes all day, I'm here for it. And you know what? Gyros kind of slap. They're really nice. I like hummus. I don't like feta, but I like hummus. Did you say feta? That sounds nice. Oh, fuck. Squares of feta for everyone. Feta? I hardly know her.
We have a good time up here.
We have fun. You guys want to watch Clash of the Titans or something?
You want to play beer pong? That's Greek, right? Greek
The dudes
life.
with all the Greek letters play it all the time, so therefore it must be Greek. Bounce! Ayo, double! You weren't paying attention.
Oh, what if Bane, like, had his own line of, like, protein powders or something like that? You call it Venom? Put Venom into your protein shake.
I'm Russian now.
It's just steroids. That's all it is.
Yeah, he's chock full of steroids.
Yeah, I could see him, like, selling it on TV and everything. That'd be great.
Hello there, tiny little man. You want to be big, strong like Bane? And you're like, I want to be big, strong like Bane. Si, senor, I am very, very Spanish, not Russian one bit. You eat Ven bar and you get big, strong. Alfred sees it, he's like, ooh. Like, I've always wanted to see what it would be like to be as big and buff as Bruce. Batman comes home one day and he's like, sup, bro?
Lifting, like, 2 dumbbells.
Alfred, what's for supper?
Fucking vein bars, bro.
Got to up the protein around here, sup.
I love that he doesn't call him sir anymore. He calls him bro.
Yeah. Hello, Master Bro.
What would you like for dinner, bro?
Bro, there's a phone call for you.
Bro, can you get the door? I'm lifting, bro.
Yeah, it's Killer Croc's Killer Wigs. Full protein.
Seeing Alfred just yoked up would be so good. Just like,
Oh, I just lifted the penny. Here's your penny's worth.
so when Batman's along that canyon edge, he slips and he grabs a weed, and a weed literally saves Batman's life in this situation. Do you think he took that route home and, like, put it on display in the Batcave? Like, that almost got me.
Alfred's like, this is becoming a bit of a hoarding situation now. Seems like every night you go out, it's nearly got you. Like, you're like going through the museum, you're like, oh, wow, big coin. Yes, very interesting. Whoa, big dinosaur. Wow, that must have been quite the story. What is the story of the tree branch sticking out the rock?
Alfred, you gotta hear this one.
So there I was on a cliff, and I slipped, and I grabbed the branch, and it saved me. That's it?
I was expecting a Poison Ivy story, sir, if I'm honest.
Yeah,
That...
yeah. What? No, it's just a branch growing out of the side of a cliff. Look, they all don't have to be grand, all right? People die. Get a glass cabinet for it, Alfred, and write a little note below it that said tree. Sure, I will get a glass cabinet and write a little note below it that says tree. I didn't mean, like, actually just write tree. You're really starting to piss me off, guy. You know that? Hey, how about we put fucking last night's dinner in the glass cabinet? Because that shit was so bad, it almost got me, Alfred. It's a low blow, sir. You know it? Well, how about you hire someone besides one fucking person for your staff? I have to cook. I have to clean. I have to wash your knickers.
What was that, Alfred?
You know what I said something perfectly fine there. It's an old-timey British way of talking about pants.
Mm-hmm. Maybe we should put those in the glass tank as well. That's how you almost got cancelled, Alfred.
This episode kind of proves that his true love is Selena Kyle, right? Because in his subconscious, he marries her. So that means deep down, his true love is Selena Kyle.
I actually think it's Andrea from Mask of the Phantasm, but you believe it's Selena Kyle?
That's a very good point. But at this point in the story, he's already met Andrea, right?
Yes.
Because that was early days. So I think he's down to clown with Selena Kyle. I think that's what it is.
Yeah, I guess he's moved. Well, Andrea became the Phantasm, and I think that was it for him, where he said goodbye to
Catwoman is a villain herself.
Yeah, I know, but I guess she's
like,
different.
I like a bad girl. I love justice, but I do love a bad girl.
I love justice, and I love just that ass.
Yeah. He's in the bedroom, and he's like, please tell me I've been a bad boy. She's like, that's like his thing. You've been a bad boy. Oh,
I'm so horny.
How bad have I been?
I'm surprised Batman let the pack rat electrocute himself too.
Well, this was a big bit. Batman and Robin are clearly taking it easy on these guys because they're like, look, we fight actual supervillains, all right? We got a guy that's made of clay. We got killer clowns. We got 2 guys that are 1 guy. So it's twice the battle. But the Condiment King and the Rat Pack, what are you, a big fucking fan of Sinatra and crooners, are you? You're not very intimidating. Batman's like, you know what? Fucking try it, mate. When he gets the golf club, Batman crosses his arms I'm just going to cross my arms, have a go. And Robin's like, no, come on, we should just, put him out of his misery. No, this will be fun. This will be fun. And then he starts swinging and he hits the fucking electric thing. And that dude's dead now, right? And Batman's
the same happened to the Condiment King. He fell off a roof and went into a car.
That's why the third one, he was like, Robin, you got this, right? I killed the last 2. You got this, right? My whole shtick is not killing people, and I've done it twice. So can you please do this for me?
Yeah, he definitely looked at Robin after the pack rat, and he looked at him like, shit, I think he's dead. I think I killed him.
Yeah, he was like, oh, fuck. Robin, you killed him. What?
Also, in this episode, Batman switches Two-Face's coin with a trick coin that always lands on its edge and confuses Two-Face. A similar occurrence happened in the comics during Two-Face's debut in Detective Comics number 66 in 1942. At the end of that story, Two-Face flipped his coin and it did land on its edge, which prevented him from making a decision. However, the coin landed on edge because it happened to land on a crack in the floorboard. Another thing that holds this episode back, thinking about that sequence is, let it hit the floor. I want to see where it lands. And he's like, okay.
Fair enough. I would flip on that, but
then he realizes it doesn't land. So he picks it up again. And he's like, no, I've got to let it hit the floor. That's what he told me to do. Like a good boy.
I let him have 1 dying wish. And, this is the thanks I get.
Not 2 wishes?
Fine. What else would you like, Batman? To leave? Can't do that one for you, pal. Can't do that one.
To leave?
All right, you sly dog. Let's get you down from there. You got me there. Want to get 2 for Tuesdays, bud? Oh, yes, I do. How many topics do you want? You know, motherfucker. It's 2.
We're going to Ruby Tuesdays.
Oh, Ruby Tuesdays. I'm going to have an appetizer and a main. Or main and pudding. I don't know yet. We'll see what we get there.
But not all 3. I noticed that when Bruce answers the phone in bed, because Alfred calls him from London, he sounds a bit timid and he pulls the covers up. And I was like, is he having a wank? Was he like, Alfred's not here, I'm just going to crank one out?
Dick's never comes in here. This dick's going to come in here, though.
Do you think Alfred called him to be like, good evening, sir? Just making sure you're having your afternoon wank.
Right in the middle of it, Alfred.
Hey, can I help you, sir? Can I tell you anything that's going to help?
Wait, what are you wanting to do?
Do a little dirty dog, sir.
You're my servant, but not in the bedroom, Alfred.
This has gone too far, sir. Sorry, I'm not ready yet. So Batman and Robin take the Batwing to England, and I was like, how long was that flight? The Batwing, it's not like a a jumbo jet or anything like that. Like, it's a tiny little plane that Batman and Robin are going to be stuffed in for like 8 hours.
So Alfred tried to talk dirty to me, by the way, like a couple hours ago.
Robin's like, what was that like? He's all into it.
Do you want me to talk dirty to you? So it's like, why is everyone... Back up, everybody.
I'm not ready, Batman. I'm sorry. I'm not ready.
His rogues gallery as well. Do you want me to talk dirty to you twice?
Go on, then.
I'm not ready. I'm not...
I thought that his blimp as well being called a sky monster and the advancements in tech, like with the railroad connection, that is all Wild Wild West.
Oh,
Wild Wild West took that whole plot. There's even a scene in the movie where like a guy, I think it's the president, is trying to like hammer in the first nail of the railroad and it gets interrupted by the giant death machine, except for it's not a blimp, it's a spider.
I was waiting for a giant mechanical spider.
Jonah Hecht's going to rap a song next for the episode. We'll burn out, cowboy.
Once upon a time with the West, I like a girl with a big breast. It's like, okay, guys. Don't need to know that, but... What? I thought that's what we talk about in rap. Breast.
Some girls call me Jonah Sex.
Jonah Sex! I'll put a hex on ya. A big breast on ya. I like big breasts. I'm a boob guy.
He's a boob guy?
I love broobies.
It's just his mouth's so messed up. He can't say it.
It's my lips. They're loose on one side. I can motorboat when I just keep my mouth in one place. I'm a breast guy. Though Batman did look like an absolute weakling at points in this episode where
he did.
He's being shot with tennis balls and that took him down. I'm like, mate, you fought Bane last episode and now you're like, oh no, rubber! Ah! It's like, dude, come on. Like, you can dodge some fucking tennis balls. You know, at the end of the episode, like, he doesn't do anything. He just like stands there as she like has this big emotional moment. I was just picturing him after that just being like, like just beating the shit out, like breaking an arm, just being like, gotcha.
Yeah.
He could have football punted her across the room. Everyone at the theme park's like, Batman, you just kicked a little girl. It's like, she's 30, okay? She is 30 years old. She's still tiny, Batman. You didn't have to actually, like, full-on Pele kick her. It's like, she was shooting tennis balls at me before, and real bullets, too.
Yeah, and also, she almost shot him in that, like, little playpen tunnel, and I was like, if that's how Batman died, can you imagine?
Out in a kid's tunnel.
In a kid's tunnel, shot by a gun with a doll hanging off of it.
Bad choice. I should have just football kicked her across the room when I had the chance.
I thought Bruce driving in that drop-top car was very cool when he was like escaping Wayne Manor, and I felt
what's crazy? When I worked on Batman, I had him drive out as Bruce Wayne in a little open rooftop car that looks exactly like that car, and I have him wearing a polo, and he's got like gear and stuff, and I was like, did my subconscious do that because of this episode? Like, anybody, go look at my work in Batman Urban Legends issue, and you'll see like later on in the issue. And I was like watching this, like, oh crap! I think I must have got this from here.
That's really cool. I love that. Maybe you were in a dream world when you drew it.
Maybe I've never worked, so I'm gonna wake up and I've never worked for any of these comic book companies.
But you'll be thin. Would you stay in that world?
Oh yeah, fair trade. So long, career.
I will say that Bruce in the car was very Sin City. Like when Marv is in that car, he like even did the same thing that Marv did with like the rope and the grappling hook. Like I felt like he was gonna be like, I checked the list: rope, grappling hook,
The flare gun.
Cum-filled glove.
and my mitts.
And Selena's mitts around my little Robin.
I also noticed that when Candace is talking to Batman in a living room with the TV on, the music playing from the TV is Bane's musical score for this episode.
Watching like Steamboat Willie cartoons.
Yeah.
It's what you guys like fucked and you watch Steamboat Willie? It's like, yeah, he steamboated his Willie into me. And then we watch Steamboat Willie. Absolutely. As he finished.
Now let's watch Steamboat Willie with your musical score from this episode in it.
Ah, you know me so well.
My South American accent.
Where are you from in South America?
The South.
Also, Bane says, like,
I have the person you care the most about.
and I always picture Batman look out the window and be like, Alfred? And it's like, it's Robin. Robin's like, what the fuck?
Oh, it's just Dick. Okay.
Well, I got the person you care the most about. Yeah, this come here.
We're watching Steamboat Willie. You know what I'm saying?
So,
It's the one with your musical score in it.
your favorite episode.
You beat me this time, Batman.
I don't even want to think about what that actually means in context. So I want to talk about the most laziest thing I've seen Batman do in this entire show yet, which is his Batmobile binoculars.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh my
How-
god.
Where
It takes like 10 seconds for him to like turn his head and then for the machine to calculate, like, all right, he's looking up that way to look up.
And the other thing is that like that's his version of the stick with the claw trying to grab the remote, right? Like that's his like laziest invention yet. He could have just grabbed a pair of binoculars, which we've seen him use already, out of his utility belt.
So heavy.
And then even extra is him saying engage. And then the rocket powered ejector seat goes off. And I was like, what if he says the word engage by accident whilst driving? He's on the phone with Alfred and Alfred's like, you've been invited to a wedding, sir, so and so. And he's like, I didn't even know they were engaged. Oh shit! Sir? Sir? Oh, he's gone.
What would Alfred's podcast be called?
His podcast could be called something like Live from Wayne Manor. Something about like Wayne Manor being the attraction.
Live from Wayne Manor. In today's episode, Commissioner Gordon. Well, welcome, Commissioner.
Hello there.
Commissioner, you sound a bit different today. So what's the matter with you?
I've got a cold.
So, Commissioner, where's the crime going in Gotham City?
I don't know. Batman deals with that shit, baby. You want to get high?
Fuck yeah, I do. Welcome to... What's my podcast called again?
I think you should name it Weed Manor, bro.
Weed Manor, bro! No, he turns cockney when he's supposed to say, welcome to fucking Weed Manor when I get fucking bait with random people from Gotham City. So you know him. Wives fancy him. Fucking big brick of a chin. It's Commissioner Gordon. Welcome to the fucking show, mate.
I can't feel my face. Is my mustache still there?
Alfred's just wearing it. Nah, mate. It's my mustache.
Cool, I'm so glad I came.
Our next guest. You know him. He's a pretty cool guy. Mr. fucking Freeze. Say hello, Mr. Freeze.
I'm so high. I'm clam baking my helmet.
Clam baking?
I don't know terms. I'm a nerd.
Clam baking! Bruce Wayne just walks in there like...
He sees the commissioner. He's like, "Oh, busted!"
Yeah, Commissioner's like, well, what do you got there, buddy? That's not legal.
It is a Weed Manor, bro.
I love a Batman and Gordon office meet, but then I realized like it's very rude of Batman to just like walk over to Gordon's filing cabinet and just like take a file out.
Yeah, he's like, what are you doing, mate?
Yeah,
That's confidential.
exactly. And he's like, I'll just help myself.
It's like just nudes of like Poison Ivy and like Harley Quinn. Like, these are all nudes, huh? He's like, that's my extremely confidential file cabinet. Oh, it's Riddler as well. And, Killer Croc, huh? Yeah. I'm a guy of interesting taste. What can I say?
Do you think that's why Gordon created the bat signal? Because he'd be like, I can't have this motherfucker in my office anymore. I need him up on the
Look,
rooftop.
man, I work fucking hard. There's no budget at the police station. I have to bring in my own snacks. He makes a big mess. He's like, what? Your butler's going to clean up for you, right? There's a butler at the police station, right? Police station butler?
Imagine if Batman created a signal for Gordon when he wants to speak to him. It's just like a giant mustache in the sky. People are looking at the sign like, Slug Man? Who's that for?
I am wet. I am in your garden. I am Slugman.
We get the return of the Batglider again, but how did that get there?
Okay, Alfred, I'm going in a tuxedo. Gotta look good. A lot of women to pay tonight, if you know what I'm saying. Oh, good. Maybe I can go in. I can play the slots. Oh, maybe I could do the roulette wheel. I do like that. Oh, but I do love poker as well. You won't be doing any of that, Alfred. Sorry to say, I have a job for you. I'm gonna need you to lift the back glider up the stairs. First of all, sir, I'm a senior citizen. So the idea that I would... did you say up the stairs? Is the lift broken? Yeah.
I'm going to hit the slots and then hit the slots, if you know what I'm saying.
Oh, yeah. I want to hit the slots and then hit the slots, sir. That was my idea that I had in the back cave. I made matching shirts for us that say slots and sluts. And on the back is today's date. And it says Alfred, and it's... I did write back. I had to cross it out and write Bruce instead. I'm sorry, Alfred. It's just... this is what we gotta do to stop the Joker. Fine. As then cuts to him like going up all the stairs, carrying it. Oh, my fucking back. It's definitely takeout tonight, sir. I'm not doing any fucking cooking, that's for sure. Moment he gets to the top, Batman's like, great, Alfred, thank you. And he takes it and he crashes it immediately into Joker's mouth. And Alfred's like,
I'm thinking if he's scarred all the way down his body, right, and he's going into surgery, she like puts the scalpel to his face when he's under, and I'm like, what's the surgery? What's the plan here?
We're going to slice his skin in half perfectly, and then rip it off like a Band-Aid, and then...
now he's just Two-Face again.
Oh, no. Oh, he looks worse.
It's just scar tissue.
Other side as well. I mean, he looks symmetrical now. It's just a guy with no skin. Did someone order the spare half a skin from the organ donor? Like, what is he going to be like?
Yeah.
You're fixing it. You're now to two different guys. He's like, I'm Two-Face. No, you're not Two-Face. You just have one face, but it's two guys. I'm big time Two-Face. Wait, I'm two all the way down? Before that, we were like, let's go to a secondhand shop and just buy a fucking sofa. Like, why are we going to spend lots of money on a sofa? Let's just go and get a secondhand one. But they were gross, to be honest. like
right. Secondhand, like what they like, I know what you're thinking. And yes, that is a stain.
Yeah, it's mine.
Why are they the orcs from Lord of the Rings?
Well, that stain, it's fresh.
Looks like is back on the menu, boy.
You shall not.
So I don't know why your brother died. He tried to come on Frodo.
Oh man, takes a long time. To this.
Oh my god. So
to Buckleberry me. They are the Riz. They will never stop coming on you,
that's a good one. I'm not trying to fool you, those dragons.
I'm on you.
Share the load, share the load, the load, the load.
When Batman and Robin were frozen in the Batmobile and they're like, days are passing. If someone hits us, it can cause an atomic explosion. Like, so no one's driven into you for 2 days?
What did Alfred think they were doing? You know, they didn't come home. Like, what does he think they are? You know what I mean?
They're dead. No. It's Protocol 7. They're dead. It's been over 16 hours, so execute Order 66. Pizzas. We're having a party. Hey-o.
They come back to the Batcave and he's just like having a rave.
It's been 2 days. He's like wiped out, you know, like in the background there's like, you know, Killer Croc like completely passed out and Scarecrow like with a lampshade on his head. Mad Hatter's like, come on, guys, the party's still going. He's like doing a keg stand. And I was like, Mad Hatter, I'm wasted, man.
Riddler's like, riddle me this?
Oh, shut the fuck up!
Well, Batman goes super nerd in this episode when he's in the Batmobile with Robin. He starts talking about time relativity and E equals MC squared. And I wonder if Robin's just like, I'm trapped in time with a fucking nerd. Are we gonna get out of here?
Can you be cool like Doc Brown? Like, come on, guy. Like, I'm Marty McFly, and you're making this so lame. Back in time.
People have always asked me, does the Joker truly love Harley? And my answer is usually he loves what he turned her into, which is basically this is a woman who was very smart in her initial creation, rather cunning and rather a manipulator. And she got swept in by him. But he took this woman who was, pretty damn smart and kind of made her into what he wanted her to be. And some of it was of her own doing. But he loves having her there. He loves the attention. He loves the applause. And I think that with her, why she remains a valid character is because over time she broke away from that and now she's independent. There are times it just sort of hits me like some of the greatest talent of our time has played this character. Margot Robbie and Lady Gaga and Kaylee in the cartoons and everybody who's done the voice. Tara. Different variations of her can tell different stories. I mean, Bruce, reworked her again for Cape Crusader, and then that's as valid an interpretation of her as any. As far as Lady Gaga goes, I can't wait to see what she does with it. And I just got the track list off her album that she does as a sort of a tie-in with that. And they're all songs that underscore the character emotionally. And some of those are songs I used to listen to when I was writing the character, because the character was somebody with a broken heart would sing. And that would definitely influence her relationship with the Joker, the longing for him and I'm trying everything and nothing is working out. People have been saying, oh, it's a musical, I'm not going to go see it. It's like, there's always been an element of music to Harley's nature. And so when I see Lady Gaga coming up with her own take on Harley and who she is and that, I'm very excited about it.
When Batman karate chopped Freeze's neck a bunch of times because Freeze grabs him and Batman's just like judo chop, judo chop, judo chop, and it does nothing and he's just like, what do I do now? I'm fucked. So what do you think of the ending of this episode?
I don't think anything of it. Why?
Well, do you think it's a bit weak that Freeze was taken out by some fucking chicken soup, or is it ironic?
It's clever. That explains why Batman has a cold and all that, etc.
Do you think Alfred was mad that Batman wasted his good chicken soup? I can see Batman coming back from the fight, and Alfred's like, "So, how was the chicken soup?" And Batman just lies.
Cracking, Alfred.
What did you like most about it?
It was piping hot.
Yes, but I spent a lot of time, Master Bruce. I layered in a lot of
I got a cold, I can't taste stuff right now. Everything just tastes bland to me. He's so annoying when he has a cold. Oh my god. Alfred! Ding, 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 ding. Alfred, I'm too cold. All right, here you go, sir. Extra blanket. I'm too warm now, Alfred. I wanted tomato soup, not chicken, Alfred. Oh, for God's sake. Alfred.
Just comes on the bat computer.
Alfred! Can you put Vicks Rape and Rub on my back, Alfred?
So Batman studies the mind control device, which he recognized from being at Wayne Enterprises. And then Alfred connects the dots for Batman even more by showing him a picture of Alice in Wonderland. And he goes, I saw that image earlier today. And then he taps his chin for a while, he still can't figure it out. And I'm like, dude, you're the greatest detective in the world.
Where did I see that before? It was at work. What did I do? I went to work. That's how it started. I drank a coffee. Said hello to Alfred. No, I'm standing here, sir. Yeah, but you could have been there. I don't think I've actually ever been to Wayne Enterprises.
I've never left the cave.
I've never left Wayne. I've been here for 40 years. I have not left.
I might be on a ball and chain here. I'm not quite sure. I think you may have put a chip in me. That's like one of those dog shock collars, because I was trying to garden, around the edges of Wayne Manor, and something started shocking my throat. So I help. If anybody can hear this, the Wayne family has held me captive for 40 years.
And then Batman's like, the Mad Hatter.
Yeah. Jarvis. It was his favorite movie. Thanks, Alfred.
Then we got my love that Batman moment is when Zuko grabs Little Dick. And I can't stop going.
You don't have to say Little Dick. You can just say Robin.
Young Dick?
You can't say Young Dick.
Well, it's the flashback, so he's not
You
Robin
can say
yet.
Richard.
Little Richard? That's...
Oh.
Tony, Zuko, get off of me.
Tony Zucchini.
When Zuko grabs Little Richard and Batman is in the shadows and he comes out of the shadows and says
I'm a huge fan.
And then we get Dick being brought back to the Batcave. What did you think about Little Richard being brought back to see the Batcave and reveal Bruce's identity as Batman?
Seal the Bat, huh? Is that Little Richard?
That's Michael Jackson.
Alfred's line is a bit ominous, though, and he's just like, looks like you're here permanently now. Little Richard, a huge fan, by the way. Sign this for me. Thank you.
And Ra's leaves Batman and Robin a tape that's basically a podcast episode.
It's my demo. Check it out. Boom, a chi, a boom, boom, chi. Hey, my name is Ra's, and I'm here to say, gonna take over your city in a major way. Boom, chi, a boom, boom, chi. Ooh, boo. Ooh, boo, 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 ooh, boo, 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 boo.
But it was like a podcast episode where he's like, the year was 1882, and I could see
Jonah
Robin
Hex
being
was
like,
a tall man, stringy hair. It went down past his shoulders. We all thought he should cut that, but he didn't.
he shows up at the airport, and they're only on they're 30 minutes in, and he's still
Chapter
talking about
2.
Jonah.
It's like, oh my god, it's been 4 hours about just describing Jonah Hex's head.
What do you think Rachel's podcast would be called? What about I Was There?
I was there.
He's that guy that's always like, I was there. he brings up 9/11, and everyone's like, we know.
I was
we
there
were
as
alive."
well.
Okay, but were you at World War One as well? Were you there when Caesar died? I don't think so. I was. I was there.
He does the same episode, talking about the same time period.
Today we're going to talk about World War Two. What, we did World War One last time, didn't we? Anyway, this is when I met Hitler. It's a good story. Who do you think had the mustache first? It was me. I was rocking that shit. Now I can't ever wear it again. Because this prick.
I'm bringing it back, though. I think about bringing it back.
What you think?
Everyone's like, whoa! Rage.
This was fucking the coolest shit before he came around, all right? I had it for like 300 years, okay? I was there. But I wish I could.
And when Strange confronts Alfred and says,
You are Bruce Wayne's butler, are you not?
Yes?
Most excellent.
I thought he was going to be like, no. What is your name then? If it is not Alfred Pennyworth. Jalfrezi? Your name is Jalfrezi. Yes. I was born in India. What is your last name? Papadon. Your name is Jalfrezi Papadon. You're not very good at this. And your mind says, you biffed it. Sir. Yes, Jalfrezi Papadon. See, I told you. That's my name.
and what did you think about Batman's very loud car alarm device that he set off?
I didn't get it. Like,
Neither did I. Why didn't he use it the moment he arrived at the costume shop? Instead of being like, okay, I'm going to face all these
That's
guys
true.
and go through the...
Hey, everybody. Yep. Yeah, you take one. Yeah. What's going on here? Oh, yeah. Oh, big one for you. Yeah, you got the biggest hat.
Yeah.
Mad Hatter. All right, this is wrapped. That was fucking annoying. Is that a guillotine over there? Whoa. You gonna use that? You gonna use that on me? I would have stopped it with my feet. It would have been pretty dope. You know what? I'll get in it and just do it anyway, because like you gotta see it. Pretty cool, right? I go along. Bat. You know what it is. It's a workshop right now. Me and Alfred are workshopping it. You don't know him. He's a cool... I'm gonna go. Is that Two-Face? And what's going on here? Is that Clayface? Did you have a whole thing planned for me? It looked kind of fun. Can I just set them off anyway to see what they do? Penguin? Well, that's not good, is it? I mean, I would have beaten that up.
And yeah, that's the end of this episode, is Batman's midlife crisis is apparently over because a random Seth Green told him, "You saved my life."
Seth Green saved my life.
Think how pissed off Alfred and Dick are hearing that Batman, like, shook out his emo funk because there was some random dude on the street.
So who got him on the funk? Was it Gordon? No, it was some kid called Wizard. The fuck? Who? Wizard. You know Wizard. He's cool, man. He might be the new Robin. Like, you gotta step up. Like, this dude's slamming beers. Yeah, he owes the mob money, which is kind of cool, you know? I'll pay him off. It's fine. He's helping me out a lot emotionally during this crisis. Oh, he's the best, all right? You love Wizman, right? Not really. He's a criminal. Well, so is Catwoman, right? And we fucking bang on the regs. So if you ain't cool with the cat and the Wizman, then maybe it's time for both of you to go. Because last time I checked, this place is called motherfucking Wayne Manor and the Bat Cave. So...
so we see another giant coin in this episode.
Mm-hmm. Both Batman and Two-Face were like, who's gonna get it?
I think Batman threw a batarang at it just to add it to his collection. Like, getting Two-Face was a bonus.
Yeah, the police show up. He's like, yep, stop Two-Face again, you know? But there was a big coin involved, and I remember something about last time. All right, Batman, we don't know how many crimes there's going to be that involve a big coin, but we can't keep giving them to you. You said a dangerous president. How do you say that word? Presidents. Presidents. Precedents. You set a dangerous precedence when you gave me that first coin.
Do you think he gets excited every time he's gonna fight Two-Face? He's like, "Oh, Alfred, Two-Face escaped again. You know what this means?
Another coin for the collection."
Poor Alfred has to clear all this room for all these coins in the Batcave. Like, imagine the Batmobile coming back and there's just coins everywhere, giant coins in the Batcave. Sir, I'm over here.
You behind the penny or the dime, Alfred? Oh, the nickel, sir. Oh, that's far away.
I like how Mad Hatter even tries to implant that seed of doubt in his mind, which is, again, is Bruce. Like, that's his subconscious being like, but will you survive, though? And then it's just him being like, then I'll see you in my nightmares. It's so fucking cool. Great line. And I did think the random little Gordon scene at the end, like, I know it's there because Batman can then say the line of, like, you know, it's what dreams, the stuff dreams are made of. But Gordon says, like, do you know what this is? Like, something for the boys in the lab to play with? Like, any idea what it is? If I was Batman, I'd be like, do not let anyone near that.
Gordon's probably like, Batman, just can you wait a second? Because it's probably going to take months for our lab people to figure this out. Like, they're not the most educated. It's all that we could afford at fucking the Gotham police station. Like, if you could just give us... he's gone. He's gone. This is going to cost a lot of money to do.
Gordon puts it on. What do you think Gordon's dream world would be?
Getting a handy from Selena Kyle with no glove.
That's all he needs. Just give me the glove.
The glove coming down the aisle. Whose is this? Bruce at the wedding like, sloppy seconds, motherfucker.
The fighting moves used by Robin spinning two fishes against two villains is the same move used by Bruce Lee during his climactic showdown with two nunchucks in Enter the Dragon.
Okay.
So a nod to that movie. Him spinning fish, it's not cool. Like, he didn't
I
look
think it's
cool.
pretty cool.
He didn't look cool the way he's like, all right, guys. He's just like spinning them
It's like
around.
Chris Farley in Beverly Hills Ninja.
Batman's beating up all these thugs regularly, and if he looks over and he sees Robin like spinning fish, do you think he's like, something went wrong somewhere? You know what
No,
I mean?
I think he's
how-
like, yeah, that's my man right there, spinning that fish.
He's got a utility belt, and he's like, I'm going for the
Yeah.
fish.
He improvises. He's from the circus. Like, the world is his utility belt. The fish are his batarangs. I love it. It's theater. Robin is spinning fish right now.
Y'all don't even know. Look at it. He's just over there silently spinning fish. I mean, I'm glad I picked that motherfucker up. You know what I'm saying? Like, he can be a pain in the ass, but, you know, he spins fish.
Do you think Alfred's really mad because he keeps on like checking the fridge and all his fish are gone? Because
The fucking fish is gone again.
Where?
the bat cave
Oh.
stinks.
Yeah, it's just like fish squished like on ceilings. He's like throwing it up too high.
Dick.
Dick, stop spinning fish. Not much education at the circus, I see.
So what did you think of Batman's police disguise?
Okay, yeah, this is where I have one little beef for this episode. But the fact that everyone's like, no one's going to sneak in here. He's like, well, if I snuck in, anybody can. And do you think Batman purposely had his mask on there to be like, I'm going to prove how fucking easy it is to sneak in because I'm going to sneak in with a full Batman mask on and I'm going to be like, hey there, Greg. And he'd be like, hi, Jeff.
Looking a bit different today, Jeff.
I forgot to shave this morning. It's, you know, that's a mask.
That's Batman's mask.
Maybe it was like he thinks he's the most gross detective, and like the police just like knew it was it. Like, all right, we gotta look out for suspicious people. Batman is coming, by the way. Okay, and you see like, hey guys, it's me, Jeff, and he walks up, and they're like, are you fucking serious? Like, they're like, just to appease him. Like, he likes to make a big reveal.
He tries so hard.
Last time we called him out, he was such a little bitch about it, and he didn't help us with the case. Remember all that paperwork? Oh, you're right. Okay. Hey, Jeff, how's it going? Yep, it's me, Jeff. You guys been stopping crime, right? Not doing crime. We stop it. We stop crime. We're cops. Okay, guys, I'm gonna go inside. Hey, remember, look out for the Joker, guys, or anything suspicious. You never know who might be breaking in. Wink. Everyone was like, "You gotta see what Batman's done this time. He's pretending to be Jeff again." Really? Yeah, full mask Jeff. Oh, it's my favorite.
He's done it before.
Yeah, he's like, "Fuck this, let's go inside." I love when he does the reveal. Like we all don't fucking know. Oh, it's the best. And you know he's Bruce Wayne, right? Yeah, I know.
That's the name on his police tag. It's police officer Bruce Wayne.
Yeah. You said your name's Jeff, but your police tag says Bruce Wayne. Oh, that's interesting.
Alfred, you really fucked that one up.
I was in a rush, sir.
Whoopsie. And Robin does the most ridiculous stunt when he jumps over the bridge. He goes at like 90 degrees up that thing. Like, I was waiting for like Tony Hawk, you know, in Tony Hawk, when it's like,
Here I am, doing everything I can. Tony Zuko is the man that killed my family brat.
like they're getting points off the point. He's listening to that music in his helmet. He's just like, oh yeah, this is Tony Hawk Skater #2. This is dope.
And it's so unfair that Batman left me in his lair. So I gotta go and find him by myself. Alfred on drums.
Oh, stick trick, sir. Times 3.
I believe you just did the 900, Robin. Shut up, old guy. Remember the 90s? Everyone was like, ew, you're old. Like, old kids are like, shut up, old guy.
Now we're the old guys. I also really liked when Kyodai says,
I'll be back.
and I was waiting for him to be like,
The Terminator, 1984. Like everyone, you know?
I just saw it for the first time. I've been hearing people say it for like years. And I was always like, why does everyone say it the same way? Now I know.
What if he becomes a cinephile and he just loves quoting movies now? Like, he draws his sword and he's like, Bond, James Bond, Dr. No, 1963. Like, what?
Gives all the dates.
Yeah, he throws a ninja star and he's like, show me the money, Jerry Maguire, 1996.
On the boat, he's like, we're going to need a bigger boat. Jaws, 1973. Yeah.
Sprays the knockout gas. I'll have what she's having when Harry met Sally in 1989.
Oh, yes. Biggest movie of the year. Bigger than Batman that year.
Yeah, he's like, I've studied the art of ninjutsu and the art of film. Like, he's such a cinephile now.
I become a bit of a thespian for that myself.
And when Bruce does the bring it on, he's like, the Matrix.
1999.
This isn't the movies, boy.
So Bruce thought he was getting laid on this date, definitely, right? Like, and like Alfred definitely prepared that whole meal by the fireplace scenario as well. And do you think he gave like Bruce some tips and like the do's and don'ts of dating? Like, don't mention Batman, sir. Whatever you do, that's rule number 1.
First thing he says, so I'm Batman. Pretty cool. I bet you really want to have sex with me right now. I'm gonna make love to your woman. I'm gonna lay you by the fire. My butler said I shouldn't say I'm Batman, but you're my number one desire. I have a micro penis. Is that a problem?
Do you think when Bruce left as well, Alfred thought like he might have a chance with Randa? Because he's like, okay, I'll make a spot of tea and I'll dust off the old Pennyworth charm. Here we go.
Pennyworth charm. Hello, attractive lady. Would you like some tea? My micro penis. Oh.
And then later on, Bruce calls Wayne Manor and there's no answer. And he's probably thinking like, is Alfred fucking my date?
Oh dear. I went and made love to your woman. And he's worth by the fire. Every time Batman like gets laid, he's like, all right, Alfred, like, make sure they get home safe. He's like, sure thing, sir. Then Alfred's like, sloppy seconds for penny's worth today. He like makes this move every time. It's like, you ever gone to Wayne Manor? Yeah, I fucked 2 guys. Good food, though. Don't you think it's funny that the one chunky guy in the mafia is called Chubb, and everyone is called, like, Jackie or John? Hey, what's your name? My name's Philip. We're going to call you Chubb. What? Why? Well, you know. I work for Rupert Thorne, the fattest mobster in the city. My name is Philip. It's Chubb. Rupert Thorne does it because he's like self-conscious about his own body. Make sure you hire some fat guy and we'll call him Chubb. We'll all laugh about it. Fat guy, right? This was a good idea. Chubbs loses tons of weight. He's like, you can't call me Chubbs anymore. You're still Chubbs. No! You're Slimline now. Slimline Chubbs. Slimline.
Meet our boss, Rupert Thorne, a.k.a. Ozempic. It's like, what?
Hey, everybody, I just hired a new member of the group. This is Chumbo, everybody. Welcome, Chumbo. The guy's just, like, slightly fat. Like, what? I just had a big Thanksgiving meal. Like, yeah, I put on, like, 5 pounds. Shut up, Chumbo. Hey, Slimline Chubbs, get over here. You guys are fat.
Brilliant.
He's just projecting his insecurity so hard on his people. Man, you guys are so fat. Oh. Need to learn portion control, Christ. Fat guys.
He sees this videotape, Alfred, and he's like, shall we just stick it on? And it starts with 2 girls at the beginning in front of like a green screen, and 9 times out of 10, that's going to be porn. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, eternal youth, you say?
Yeah.
Eternal barely 18. It says on the front. Forever 21. And then Maggie comes in. What are you watching? Oh, this doesn't seem like something I would be interested in. You boys. Oh, is that kind of tape, Alfred? Put it on the biggest TV we have. I'm going to keep pumping iron while I watch this one.
And there is a cool shot of Batman with like the torchlight when he's looking in her apartment. And I think he looks the coolest when he's watching that videotape and the light of the TV's projecting on his face.
The Eternal Youth Spa, and the music's getting all, oh, fuck.
Yeah.
It's
the
always a
same
really good
porn
scene.
from before.
Yeah. I've seen this one. Yeah. Skip. Are you holding your batarang all by yourself? Come to the Eternal Youth Spa.
So at the beginning of this episode, I thought it was funny that Bruce didn't care about the ancient Egyptian scroll that Lucius shows him.
Oh, it's so fucking boring! It's a tax write-off, like I said, Lucius. I don't care. But yeah, but this is really interesting because, 1600 years ago they did... Oh, my God. Is it going to take 1600 years to tell the story? It's Alfred's birthday, and he loves Egyptian shit, so I
that's
bought him a
nice.
bunch of Egyptian shit as a tax write-off. It doesn't cost me any money as a tax write-off, but...
Coming back from that whole scenario of seeing a mummy and stuff and just seeing Alfred, what did he say? What does he say?
Did you have a nice time, son? I fought a zombie lady. Oh, cool. Did you get that vanilla pods I wanted when you were there, sir? Oh, the vanilla Alfred, look. Oh, here we go. No, look. Talia was there. Talia was there. Raish was there. Oh, Raish, who's dead, was there, was he? No, he's back from the dead. And then we were in the desert, and they left me there, and I had to walk a different direction, so I didn't get your vanilla pods. Well, I guess you'll just have to go back and get it then, won't you, son?
I mean, Batman played it very cool in that scenario where he's just like another time, Raish or whatever, and then just walks on. But do you think he was secretly shitting himself that he was stuck in the desert, with only a little water flask and nowhere to go? He goes into the tomb and asks the mummy for directions. He's like, look,
Can I have a glass of water, please? Oh, do you have any vanilla pods?
Though Barbara Gordon's first appearance in production order was Heart of Steel, this episode was the first to be aired, which was kind of weird because she's just suddenly there, where in Heart of Steel she has way more of an introduction.
Batman's like, oh my God, Gordon's been shot. We gotta go to the room. And he goes there and he sees Barbara there. He's like, who the fuck are you? And she's like, who are you? I'm his best friend / kind of son. Who are you? I'm his actual fucking daughter. He doesn't have a daughter. He would have told me. And then someone's like, no, seriously, she is Commissioner Gordon's daughter. So does that mean I have a sister? Oh. Pretty fucked up when he shags her later on in another DC universe.
What do you think of this episode? Let's get into it. What do you think about this episode? What do you think of Hugo Strange?
Love this episode. It's really fun. I wasn't expecting to suddenly see the Joker, Two-Face, and Penguin. I love that it's weirdly like a holiday place.
I don't know where this is. It's kind of like The Forgotten when Bruce loses his memory. Is it the same place that Boss Biggest ran his servant camp or whatever?
But it's tropical. It's first of all, it's called Yucca Springs.
What if Boss Biggest got on the fucking mind reading machine?
Chicken, beef, lamb, lobster, giblets.
Tell me about your past, eh? Did you say pasta?
I think there's been a mistake. Did you say steak?
I don't think it's working. I'm still hungry. Yeah. When do I stop being hungry? This is Ozempic, right? This is what... You're not a very good Doctor Strange. Doctor Strange, whoa. You ever realize that?
You ever see that movie?
It's all right. Not the best. Not the worst. I'm hungry.
So I thought Rossum's farming robots were fun. It's interesting how he says he doesn't try to build life anymore, just grow it. He's gone full organic farmer.
You can't trust the government with your produce. They spray it with pesticides.
9/11 was an inside job. Whoa, all right, you little... What? The election was rigged. Oh, okay. The aliens built the pyramids.
He's definitely that guy that's a conspiracy theorist when you're hanging out with him.
Yeah, absolutely.
I buy some of Rossum's radishes or lettuce, though.
Every radish comes with a fun fact. Did you know that the world is flat? Do your own research. Don't trust the news. Don't trust the mainstream media. That's why I grow all my shit. Oh, man, that weed is still kicking in real big time. God damn. Holy hell am I?
There's robots.
Why haven't I built a robot to suck my yet? What am I doing with my life? I'm so alone.
Are you a duplicant or a duplicant? The earth is flat. Learn that, little robot.
The earth is flat. This is a fact. That's right. It's a fact. You know that America never went to the moon. America never went to the moon. They filmed it in a studio with Scarlett Johansson. Yes, Daddy. Please don't call me that. I kind of like it. 9/11 was an inside job.
Poison Ivy injects Harley Quinn with a toxin antidote to allow her to stay in the toxic waste dump. Later, this is found to have also increased Harley's strength and stamina. Because of this, she survived greater falls suffered in Mad Love and Batman Beyond Return of the Joker. And I thought, there's no way that Paul Dini knew that stuff.
Yes, they did.
Well, you did.
Yeah, I mean, it was something like you can't put it out in an episode because you just stop the action where Harley takes a punch and is still standing. The Joker says, how come you're still standing? He goes, well, a couple of weeks ago, Poison Ivy gave me a shot and that increased my stamina, blah, blah, blah. That can happen in a comic, like in a Stan Lee comic book where they go, remember when you can have the little editorial box. It was just sort of in the back of my mind, that's what it did. That Ivy pumped up her immunity, but then it also increased her strength and stamina a little bit because I wanted her to be more active in the episodes physically and also as a way of standing up to Joker, but also being able to give Batman a good fight. And I was able to expound on that a little bit more when Harley made her official debut in the comic books. In Harley Quinn #1, the origin is different, but Ivy finds her wounded by the Joker, takes her home, and gives her a shot. Ivy says, no, you're not going to give Superman any sleepless nights. I just sort of, bumped you up a bit.
A little bit Captain America, super soldier serum.
A little bit Captain America, or, crazy as Deadpool, but, maybe a fourth of the healing factor, if that. So.
Wow, I never knew that. Yeah, neither did I. This is all new. I read it online and I was like, that sounds like bullshit. But no, it's not. So I thought of an alternate ending for this episode. You want to hear it?
Go on then.
So Batman goes back to the Batcave after escaping the dream world and arresting Mad Hatter. Alfred comes down with a tray in hand as per usual. Batman this time seems really shaken, so Alfred notices this and he puts the tray down and asks him if he's all right. Bruce tells him about the dream machine, his parents being alive, engaged to Selena, and how real it all felt, and how much it's like completely messed with his head. And Alfred sees the pain in Bruce, and he goes like, "You've made your parents proud, you've made me proud," like comforting him to a level that Batman is just like, "Thanks, Alfred, that's made me feel better." Alfred then says like, "Right, I'm going to go make some breakfast, and it's going to be okay." And Batman smiles, and then he goes, there's some fresh coffee there and a newspaper. And Batman then grabs the newspaper, opens it up, and none of the words make sense. And then you just cut to black, baby.
But then that means that he's still in the dream world.
That's right, motherfucker! And it would never be answered in any of the other episodes.
No,
is he dreaming?
Don't do that. I thought you were setting up the end of Inception, where something gives a little quiver, where you think it's a ambiguous ending, but what you pitched was even worse than that. So yeah, throw that away.
Okay, so
Jimmy, chuck it in the bin.
Maybe the newspaper you just see has jumbled up letters, but he never grabs it, so he doesn't.
But then, as the audience, we know that he's still in the dream world, so that's not fucking.
But is
ambiguous at all?
That is the worst idea I've ever heard in my life.
Yeah, you're right. It's not very good. When I wrote that, I was like, this is pretty good. I'm going to tell the writer later on my goal story. Whoopsie.
It's so bad.
And does no one else who works in Arkham know what he's doing to the inmates, or do you think they do and they just don't care?
Maybe they're sick of them as well. It might have been like people needed that. Like they needed a stronger hand at that time, but obviously
I'm the hero that Arkham needs right now, not the one it deserves.
I do like the end how it's like a bit Rorschach when he's in prison, where it's like I'm not locked in here with you, you're locked in here with me. I like that.
Yeah, except for he's going to get messed with, and he's just going to be a big rat.
Yeah, I was going to say he's got a big hallway monitor, isn't he?
Yeah,
he's going to be like, "What are you doing out of your bed?"
I needed to take a number 2.
Your second one?
Well, yeah.
It's 2 a.m.
Yeah. This is routine. You should know this by now. This is my routine.
Oh, Harley Quinn's escaping again. She's like, "What the hell, man? Shut up!"
Hey, guards!
Do you think he judges all the guards, like how they do their jobs? You're not doing that the right way. I wouldn't lock a door like that.
Oh, really? Would you not do that? Lock up.
Change his name to "Shut the fuck up."
Lock up. More like shut the fuck up. Christ. Put him in a padded room and forget about him.
Yeah, put him with Maxie Zeus. We never see him again.
You know, that's his bunkmate. Like, whoa, the big fellow there, like Toro. Is that one of the things from Greek?
Hercules.
Hercules.
Go Hercules.
Yeah. My son.
Toro is Spanish.
It is?
Yeah.
Are you telling me?
What Greek is?
Hercules, you're here. Oh, fuck. I'm with you. I know. It's me, your dad. Probably embarrassed to share a bunk with me, son? By the way, thinking of busting out of this joint tonight. You in? God! What the fuck, you goddamn rat? I should have sent you to Hades instead of Hades. Right? Is it the name and the place? I should probably learn this stuff. I really don't know it. Hello, you stoners out there in the middle of the night. Thank you for joining us for a special live episode of Weed Manor.
Our first guest is calling in from Wayne Cosmetics. It's the night security guard. How are you this evening?
What? Is it on? Alfred! Huge fan, Alfie. Huge fan.
Don't call me Alfie, thank you.
Thank you, sir. We have to go. Thank you very much. We're getting a special call from one of Batman's rogue gallery.
Hello there. Is this thing on?
Hello, Commissioner. Would you like to sit down and tell us about crime and weed?
Crime happens. Batman does the stuff. I'm Kermit the Frog on Miss
That's
Piggy.
some good stuff. It's turning you into Kermit the Frog.
So Batman goes out and fights the crime, and I stay at home and I get high. Yeah.
Yay, me too. Our life is the same, Kermit. Our life is the same.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, life's pretty green. Green like my weed.
That's right, baby. Well, thank you, Commissioner Kermit, for coming on. And who's that there?
Did someone say it's time to chill out? Hey. Why aren't you letting me in the room? I know you can hear me. Dude, you're like looking right at me. This is not cool. He's giving me the cold shoulder.
The Poison Ivy theme, which I always love, the Ivy, the way it like dun dun. That's what. That's what.
You sound like a Pokemon there. Wait, what's that in the corner?
Ivy.
An ivy.
Poison Ivy.
It just evolved into Poison Ivy. Poison Ivy.
Well, the kids in this, they are like Pokemon, right? They go from kids to like adults to giants.
Shock. Go from like a kid into like a green adult was just crazy.
The Greeks aren't going to evolve into anything because they're fully evolved.
That's the Pokemon for me. I'll have 6 of those in my party.
We've got hummus over here.
Yeah, I've nicknamed them all. We've got feta. We've got hummus. beer pong.
Gyro.
It's
It's
Euro.
pronounced-
Lamb. We have it all.
It's just a goat. That's right, lamb.
That's his next obsession. He's like, guys, I'm no longer into Greek shit. It's Pokemon now.
He's got an ass catcher man on.
Yeah. I want to be the very best. No. Man, rich guys can get away with whatever the fuck they want to do.
I thought Harvey talking about the good times with his best friend Bruce while Batman watched from the skylight was just a great way to establish
Bruce
their
would light
backstory.
the town up. We'd get some hot ass. Hot apps. Apps and ass.
They start gassing him, and
He's like,
keep.
okay, keep it down. Those are private moments. We call up a guy and we
Get a fat bag. Oh, man. One for me, one for you. 2 bags.
And it'd be so funny if they keep on gassing him, and they're like, "All right, he's under." And then he's like,
And then Bruce one time, he got a sex worker.
"Oh man, we had to throw her in the river." He just, Batman's like, "Use a double dose." And he's like,
Did you say double?
"He's like, oh fuck."
oh, there was something that started with double that night, and it rhymed at the end with splemenspletion. If you know what I'm saying. I can give you 2 minutes of heaven.
This stuff's really good, by the way. Yeah.
What he invented is revolutionary technology.
I know.
Oh my god.
I know.
I don't know what the real world positive applications of that could be. I guess.
Well, this is really interesting because I realized watching this episode that this entire beginning is ripped off by Batman Forever. Batman Forever ripped off this entire villain plot, but instead of Mad Hatter, they made it the Riddler. Because you've got a deranged Wayne Enterprises employee who creates a mind manipulation device, which is what Edward Nygma did, and that's obviously what Jervis Tetch did. You got Bruce Wayne comes to visit the lab. The boss...
The guy's quite incel-y.
Yes, the boss of this incel employee also doesn't like him. You've got...
Back to work, Nygma.
It's Edward, but yeah, that's pretty good.
Oh. Edward.
We've got also his whole obsession with someone. I know that Edward Nygma is obsessed with Bruce Wayne, but it's still an obsession, isn't it? It's still an obsession over someone that's related to Wayne Enterprises. And I really was like, this is Batman Forever. I was watching it. I was like, this Batman Forever stole this whole beginning.
Get Seal to do music. There's a creepy man and he don't brush his teeth. Ew.
Please floss and make sure you rinse twice.
Hannah, I do not want to get kissed from your gross ass teeth.
What did you think of seeing Batmite, his cameo in this episode?
Yeah, I was like, whoa, what the hell's going on here? But I know Paul Dini loves Batmite and all that stuff, so it's fun that he was able to sneak that in.
And we got to say our favorite character again. Hey, you thought I was done? I have more appearances in the show than Mr. Freeze himself. Isn't that crazy? Wow.
That's not a conspiracy theory.
That's a fact. 9/11 was an inside job.
No, people died in the background of that.
Oh, fuck. People died? Really?
Yeah, thousands of people.
Oh, I thought the buildings just fell down. The people in the planes, are they okay?
No, they're really dead.
Oh, fuck. I should probably do more research.
I also love that he goes, you know I'm out of the robot business as he's surrounded by robots.
Yeah,
They're everywhere.
Yeah. We're seeing these ones. Where is the one? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
What are you talking about? Honey, I'm home. Sorry about that.
Around the corner comes a robot with tits on wheels. They're so big. Just chicka, 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 chicka.
About that. Yeah, we fucking. You should see what I put in the back. God damn.
Badonka-donk.
That's her name. Badonka-donk. It's like R-Tooth, but sexy.
Okay.
That's model number BDSM.
I love knowing that Dick and Alfred bought tickets for a stand-up comedy show and they didn't invite Bruce. I think that's really
I think
fun.
it's so funny. Like, hey, Alfred, remember when they're talking about the comedy show? Remember we bought tickets and went to it last year? Like, Alfred's looking at him like, you did what? Oh, well, so I wasn't invited to this little fun outing with Alfred and Robin going to the comedy show. Well, sir, you're not really into things that are funny. You're quite serious, you know. You're a brooder. You stand at the edge of the cliff in the cave and you brood. And me and Robin, well, we kind of like a little laugh and cheeky little good time, and we didn't invite you. And Robin's like, you wouldn't have want to come even if we invited you. I know you. He's like, well, I would have liked to have been invited in the first place, all right? I just wanted an invite. That's all I'm asking. All right, fine. Would you like to come next year, sir? No, I'm busy that day. Hanging out with my real friends, Superman and Aqua Dude. Aqua Dude? Sorry, Aqua Guy. Yeah, we're gonna go whaling. So
Waylon.
yeah, with our guitars.
Oh,
We like to shrimp.
Sorry, sir. I thought you meant you were actually going to commit a heinous act against the poor whales in the sea. I don't think Aqua Dude would like that very much.
He's pretty chill.
And do you think Alfred was like out shopping for his big night out? That's why he was out.
I also like when Alfred calls, Batman's just like, "Hello? Who else is calling the Batcave? You're with
That's so
Robin.
true.
Like,
Yeah.
who is it? Is that my pizza?"
So I spotted another giant coin on display behind all the cash during the magic trick, and I wondered if Bruce was like, I'm going to take that home with me. Alfred, go get it. It's a penny worth having, Alfred.
Oh, God.
He goes back to the bank trying to, like, pretend that he's looking for Who Frames Zatanna, when really he's like, I'm going to take that big fucking coin.
So I think it's a mirror with a really cheap cloak over it. No tricks here, Alfred. That's the real thing. I would know. As an owner of a giant penny myself, I know quality when I see it. It is just a mirror, as Alfred said. We'll not be telling him about that.
I fucking knew it.
I always know my penny's worth.
Oh.
Funny penny's worth joke. Oh my God, I'm being such a dick.
Kevin Conroy stated several times that this was his favorite episode of Batman the Animated Series. That doesn't surprise me because he got to do so many voices in this episode. He got to do his Bruce Wayne voice and his Batman voice. He got to do Thomas Wayne, which he put a different inflection on. And he got to do Evil Batman, which was really interesting to hear him be like, I'm a bad guy now. So, yeah, I thought for a voice actor, it's a chance to dream come true, this episode.
And, I mean, the way he acts, like, so fucked off when he's out of the machine and he looks at her like, you tricked me into thinking that my fucking parents were still alive.
Yeah.
Like, you showed me a world I've always wanted that wasn't real. I would not put it past Batman to be like, no, I'm going to beat the shit out of you. And just start, like, fucking kneeing him in the face and, like, punching him.
The police, they show up and they're like, what happened here? He's like, I don't know, crazy world. I just found him like this.
Yeah. Guys, he was really resisting arrest. You guys should know all about that, right? You know? They're like, don't blame it on us, Batman. We have enough bad PR. What? Okay, let's say Mad Hatter was successful, right? What happens next? Does he have to, like, spoon feed Batman, like, while he's, like, sleeping?
That's what I was thinking.
Does he, like, shit in his britches on the table? Like,
I don't know.
Could I just fart?
Are those two guys there to just care for Batman? Like, you know, like he's in the Matrix or something in one of the pods? It's been 3 months. Oh my God. And all he does is shit ass constantly. No matter what I feed him, it's loose stool. You see a huge stain down like down the machine.
That is one big pile of shit.
You put me under, Mad Hatter, and you covered me in shit. You're disgusting.
You maniac.
You maniac. You made me believe my parents were alive. You put poo all in my butt and around my legs. It's in my boots. How'd you get it in there? That's commitment.
You, of all people, have the gall to ask me that!
It'd be funny if Cooper was like a classic mechanic where he's like, yeah, so looks pretty bad there, Batman. I mean, yeah, I got any new turbical cubes and velocitors and velociraptors. Yeah, we're gonna have to order a couple of Dilophosauruses and an Ankylosaurus to really fix it up. Oh, really? That sounds pretty bad. Yeah, so it's gonna cost a lot. You got them. You're good for it, right? And I'll pay anything. You know me, buddy. I'm here to pay. So if you think it's gonna cost that much, and then like Robin's like, "Yeah, man, I've been studying dinosaurs recently. I think he's just saying names of dinosaurs. No, he's not. Look, let's ask him. So what's wrong with the front here? The Stegosaurus is really fucking up the engine. So we gotta really fix that steg export. Steg export. So that sounds serious, Rob. I mean, this is why you're studying at uni. You have a lot to learn. So that's going to be like 8 mil. 8 mil done. Alfred. Oh, hang on. The Triceratops export is going to look real bad. Oh, the Triceratops. We had a problem with the Triceratops last time, didn't we? We did. The Triceratops valve was real bad. Yeah. See, Robin, I know about cars, all right? We're talking car stuff. Don't worry, I'll get a T-Rex and I'll fix it right up. A T-Rex wrench and that'll sort it. Great. Kill me.
When Batman's watching the security footage of Freeze's accidental creation, there are so many different shots and angles. And at first I thought, like, okay, maybe we transitioned into that scene as an audience, right? And we're watching it. But then I realized, like, no, it's still in black and white. So this is the footage that we're watching.
It's like, yeah. So, the security guy's probably just like, yeah, I moonlight as an editor. And I just thought, I could have showed you one shot, but it wouldn't have been, spicy enough. I figured there's a 6 camera setup in there. I don't know if you know this. The lab has got it set up. So, I did a wide shot when they came in, close up for dramatic effect when Nora bit it. You know what I'm saying?
Batman's like, the production value of this security footage is excellent. Do you imagine Batman becomes like a security film footage critic, like after this, where he's just like, this isn't as good as the Mr. Freeze one.
Camera setup, boring. Half of it off camera. Oh my god. 4:3 aspect ratio. Oh.
Bullock is eating a slice of pizza that looks like it's made.
Not a slice of pizza. It is custard and pepperoni, and he's just like, You got any milky, custardy pizza, where it's like, you have to like balance it in your fingers to eat it. No. I got it from that new place, Killer Croc's Killer Wings. They moved the pizzas now as well. It's pretty good.
What's it made out of?
It's sewage. 7 new patients in Metropolis next year. You'll need a spoon.
A spoon?
Yeah.
That's how you eat pizza, no?
I don't know what pizza looks like.
But I know what sewage looks like.
And that's pizza. Enjoy.
A lot of this episode plays on the same ideas as The Matrix because, they can't tell what's the difference of reality. And basically, Batman becomes Neo in this episode because he's like, I'm aware that this is a program, and the first thing he does is make sledgehammers for hands, which is quite a bold move. I mean, Neo stopped bullets. That was pretty fucking dope. Batman went for sledgehammer hands. I guess, he's probably got Hal Jordan on the brain.
He didn't look very cool either.
I'm your sledgehammer.
I wanna be your Riddler.
Gordon in the background. I'm high as shit, Batman. It's had a great day.
They're not even in VR. They're just in Riddler's living room. High as fuck.
I wanna show for you.
Alfred watches as Dick plays the Minotaur game, and do you think Alfred had a go in it after they left? Like, he got a taste for online gaming?
Well, I knew the fucking riddle. It turns out I'm really good at them secretly. I just didn't want to get involved in this one. I wanted him to leave so I could play this game all evening.
He's got like a fucking pot of tea ready to go.
He gets into arguments with kids online. He's like, if you don't back off, Pwn, until you moan, I'll have Batman come over there and pwn you, if you know what I'm saying.
You're the fucking noob. Got him on that one. Riddle me this, nerd.
He's on game forums just trolling people as well. He's just like, my life is better than yours.
I am rich, mate. Lol. Ah, that was a good one.
Batman comes back and he tries to use the computer, and Alfred's just like, no, sir, I'm playing my game. It'll have to wait.
The Joker has escaped and I need to use the computer. It will have to wait. I'm on the last level. This is me time. You said you were going to be out for 3 hours, and you've been out for 2. Well, that is 1 extra hour of Alfie time. Hang on a second, Bruce. Hang on. Fuck you, ginger little cunt. Right, okay.
That's not being made into a video now.
When you first see Alfred, you're meant to know that that's Alfred. Like, there's nothing to that character at all.
No.
He's able to crack codes, and we spend about 2 minutes with him, and then we're meant to care when he gets blown up. Like, I don't
and
know
he's a
this
right,
Alfred.
He's a right geezer, and I don't like how much of a geezer he is.
All right, Master Wayne, you all right, boy?
He doesn't even call him Master Wayne.
Oh no, he doesn't, does he? What does he call him, boy? All right, boy.
Yeah, all right, mate. He's like calling him mate.
You all right, mate? You been out on the town, have you? Oh yeah, fighting crime. All right, boy. Come on, let's go and crack some codes over a cup of tea, shall we? All right, boy.
He's that guy down at your local pub that's there all the time, isn't he?
Yes, he is. He's that chap, isn't he? Oh, you all right, boy? Come on, come and see yourself down here. Have a drink with old Alf.
So, what did you think of Batman versus the Shark?
Classic. I think the shark's real spooky looking with this huge wide grin.
There is an ode to a comic book where Batman is on top of a shark. I love how he puts the chain around the shark's mouth, and pulls it back and like rides him like a horse. I think that's really cool. A little Batman 66, but also very much fun in its own way.
Well, it's also like Anakin doing the same thing in episode 2, which is an homage to John Carter of Mars, I believe, doing the same thing to some sort of Mars creature in the Gladiator ring. So I don't know if it's an homage to that or not.
Yeah, no, it's a good shout. It could be. I do love when Joker's just watching and laughing and reacting to what's going on off screen in the Shark Tank.
Yeah.
And like Harley even looks at him with this concerned look on her face like, oh, fuck, he really is crazy. Like she looks at him like, what's wrong with this guy? But that's just so Joker. Like he's enjoying the show that he's created. I really like that.
Why is there a giant fishing rod in the aquarium? Is that how they feed them? Like that's what they're saying? It's like the crane to feed the animals?
Yeah.
Fair enough, but then why does it go all the way up to the roof?
Yeah,
it doesn't make any sense. It was just, we need to get Joker up to the roof. I'm like, just cut away and have him up on the roof.
Yeah, have him like run up a fire escape or something like that. Yeah, I know what you mean. I think Two-Face would be the one that I'd want to work for because you get to wear normal clothes. It's not like there's a shtick where you gotta like dress up. Like
I need you all to buy 2 outfits, cut them in half, and sew them together. Oh, fuck.
Do we get a 401k at least?
Think of it like it's your flair, okay? It's your flair. Everyone's unique.
I would still say Two-Face because he's in it for the money, mainly.
Are you kidding me? Two-Face?
Yeah, most of the time he's just robbing banks.
Turns into like a psycho judge and stuff. He's not just in it for the money. That's not the character of Two-Face at all.
I think he's in it
for the money. He's all about the imbalance of the justice system and like
he's
a traumatized, scarred man that's going, fuck you to Gotham City.
He's like, I'm just in it for the money, baby.
I got acid burn on one face. I went, the most important thing in my life is money. Could fix this, but it's kind of my shtick.
All right, fine. My answer is wrong.
That Two-Face guy is just in it for the money. Like a big coin. He loves big coins.
Who would you pick then?
The Penguin, because I can hang out at the Iceberg Lounge and have a fucking martini.
Oh, damn it, that's such a better answer. And also, he is in it for the money, right? Penguin's in it for the money.
Talk about someone that's in it for the money. It's the Penguin. I'm pulling a real Two-Face over here. This ending is fine. He cured her and then he steps onto his Batwing and flies off.
And relieves them there. That's the thing. I was like...
Oh yeah, that's true. He's like flying away at home. Like, oh fuck. I cured them.
He goes back there, they're frozen solid. Oh, Mr. Freeze is up to his old tricks again, I see. It's with Gordon, like, clearly this is Mr. Freeze that did this. How did he get them all the way up here? Freeze, you know. He's a super villain, so. We gotta go catch him. He's loose, right? He's in Arkham. Actually, he has an alibi. No, that's not. There's a copycat out there. Copycat killer. Dr. Freeze. Dr. Chill.
Dr. Chill. I love that.
He's like, it's okay, Batman. We can like thaw them out. Like it hasn't been 11 minutes yet. They're not dead yet. He's like, all right, I'll go. Oh. It's like, no, I think they're dead. They're definitely dead. It's thought out. Like, who did this? Bubba. Man-Bat. Oh, it's the Man-Bat. What? It's right over there. And everyone looks and Batman kicks them off the side. Oh no, they slipped. I'm going to jail, aren't I?
Yeah. When we see Bruce with his date on the TV at the beginning, I wonder what he had planned for that date. Like, I know it cut short because the casino put him off, and he's like, no comment. Was he going to take it to the casino,
a little gambling, a little loving,
yeah,
a little laying down by the fire.
She's just a sex worker. He's hired. They're like, Bruce, who's your date tonight? He's like, a prostitute.
Look, I'm a billionaire who's busy. This makes sense for me.
Yeah.
Alfred says I am way overpaying, but I'm a nice guy. I could fix the homeless problem in Gotham City, and maybe I could help fund more of Arkham to, help with reform of criminals, but sex workers is kind of my thing. I went over my hour.
I've only got 5 minutes. That's enough.
That's good. Let's go. Joker suite, please.
So do you think Batman knew the answers to all the riddles before Alfred said them? He's like, yeah, I know. Any schoolboy knows that one.
Copper. Another word for copper. Cops. Oh, Alfred, that's really good. Well done. You solved the riddle. We're going to print it and put it on the fridge, which you're the only one that sees it because you're the only one that goes in the kitchen at way manner. That sounds nice, huh? And then if you add them all up, then that's the room that they're in, sir. Wow. That's the same room that we've been in this whole fucking time, Alfred, but that's very good. It's hinting a bit of sarcasm in your voice, sir. No. You're really good at it. Are you laughing at me, sir? Riddle me this, Bruce. Who has access to all your fucking laundry? Good luck washing your own bitches. I bet you don't know how to use a fucking washing machine, do you? World's greatest detective. What setting do I wash your fucking pants at without getting them ruined? Tell me that riddle, you prick. Go ahead, wash your cape. Do you know the material it's made of? 7 different materials. I have to wash it 7 different times. Christ, riddle me this. You're a prick. That's it. That's the riddle. Solve that one, you prick. I just thought that the League of Shadows looked really naff. They had scuba goggles on. Scuba goggles. Come on. And like a single knife on their leg. Like, it was just not a cool look.
Yeah, it's not even the League of Shadows. It's the Society of Shadows.
We're the Society of Shadows. We wear these goggles to protect our eyes ever since Bill lost his eyesight on that one mission. I don't want to lose mine. We have a union. We're the Society because we're a union.
I thought it'd be funny, though, if the ninjas' mind-erasing gas was basically just really strong weed. Because that would be just great if it was like, take a hit of the dankest shit possible and you won't remember your own fucking name, let alone the name of the place you just came from.
It is the stickiest of the icky detective, which I hear quite frequently mentioned in my favorite new genre of music, hippity dippity dop.
Have you heard it, detective?
I'm more of an East Coast guy. I like Biggie Smalls. I figured you would. Man from the city. The League of Shadow tricky. I smoked the sticky icky. Oh. Hot rhymes do I spit from the Lazarus pit.
I'm thinking about putting a rap group together called the Society of Shadows. What do you think?
That's the group. Talia's singing the R&B section. It's cool. I always thought that she would not be a vegetarian and be like a full-on solely meat eater, because I always figured her eating vegetables was like sacrilege, you know? Like, how could she eat her babies like that?
Well, the plants recognize her as their goddess and they sacrifice themselves to
That's
her.
a perfect, fine. Because that's something that's always been on my head for ages. Like, oh, she would never do that. But yeah,
I mean, that's what she says. So she's reaching for a second helping of green bean casserole. Oh, they sacrifice themselves.
They want to do it, right?
Somehow it seemed right that she would be a vegetarian because she's got such a close connection with plants. And, plants grow well when they've got mulch in them. So if she's kind of plant-like, she would ingest plant matter and grow from that.
I always thought she'd be a Venus flytrap, but it makes sense to me.
Yeah, I don't know. She probably has a steak now and then.
A cheeky steak, yeah, every now and then, a cheat meal.
Harley walks in, are you eating a bologna sandwich? She goes, shut up.
And what do you think of Batman's reveal as Killer Croc in this episode?
It's dope. One of the classiest bits is the swinging light when Joker's knocked over, and then he looks up, and it's Killer Croc, and the shadow goes over him, and it's fucking Batman. Like,
it's really cool.
And that's just for us, right?
It is.
Doesn't make any sense.
It makes absolutely no sense. Do they all see Batman in that moment? Like, is the darkness... Oh, darkness is your ally. Is that why they see him?
That was a really bad Bane.
Well, I was just throwing it in.
Hey, darkness is your ally, right, guy? I was born in it, multiplied. I didn't see the light of day, it was really a man!
Well, that would have been a fun Bane. Monorail singing Bane.
I'm a big guy for you, big guy for you. Crashing this plane, with no survivors.
By the way, when Clayface is like falling apart, I was like, I think he smells. You know what I mean? Like,
I never thought about Clayface smelling.
It looked like someone had like a shit all over the bins in the street, and he was just like, you know what? I'm going to take this home and study it. I'm like, why not just look at the license plate of the car that just took him away?
That would be awful. A big piece of poo that like morphs into people. Be like, hey, I'm just going to go up the elevator. I'd be like, okay. Oh, what the fuck is that? Did you just have a shit? Yeah, big shit. Oh, was that you? Oh, it stinks.
Yep, me, Billy, the security guard. Nothing to see here.
Billy, you're covered in flies.
Yep.
Yep, just had a huge shit. Oh my God, do not go in there.
When Batman sprays him with that free spray in the train, it's actually just air freshener he stole from Alfred.
My only weakness.
You stink, Pooh Face.
Okay, the answer to this week's music clip it's from Heart of Ice, and it's called The Iceman Cometh Again.
I'm gonna.
Freeze!
I'm gonna get down real low. Blow my load, blow my load, blow my load.
He's just got a snow globe that's just got like a load of loads in it.
What, floating around a little Nora? Oh, Nora.
I miss you.
The amount of loads I put into that snow globe.
Every load I finish without you has been saved in this globe. It's my load globe. Because I know the first thing you want when you come out of your horrible state is a load globe.
I've frozen my sperm, Nora.
Every sperm is sacred for Nora. Nora, 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 the explorer. In the bedroom, right? I'm still working on my type 5.
It's interesting there's no music at the start during the car chase. Did you notice? The car chase was just like the folly of the screeching tires, the Batmobile, like...
Yeah, I dig that, though.
I liked it too. It was no music until Batmobile parked and then Batman ran inside. That's when the music started. So I thought that was pretty good.
It's like, say what you will about Star Wars Episode 1, but the pod racing with all that amazing sound foley for all those machines.
Oh, that was so good, dude. That's exactly the sound I was thinking of.
And then the wow, all that stuff. It's just so good. Sometimes you just don't need a score like to make something. It makes it more impactful.
It does. And the sound of the Batmobile has such great sound effects anyway. I really like it in this show. Also, speaking of music, they give away that it's the Mad Hatter behind this right at the start, because when the title card pops up, it's the Mad Hatter's theme. So that's a nice little Easter egg for people.
Well, and his theme is kind of like dancing through the whole episode, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is used a lot in the episode. So Batman used a batarang on a rope to enter the building at the start, and I was like, that's so interesting, the times he chooses to use a batarang with a rope and climb up the side or use a grapple. I don't know if there's a rule.
With the fake Batman, like when the police come, he like goes to grapple away. You think he's gonna fly off, but he just like goes up one story and then it's like, yeah, I gotta climb this rope. See you later, everybody.
In good bat climbing, as in good driving, one must never sacrifice safety for speed.
But I did laugh though when the ninja says,
"So, the famous Batman. I am honored. However, my business is not with you. Leave, and you may live. Stay, and..."
And then he doesn't finish it, and I was like, and what? Like, Batman's like, do I get a prize? Like, what? What's happening?
And did I leave the oven on? Oh, shit. It's in Japan. Ooh.
Batman's standing there the whole time, just in silence, waiting for him, and he's just thinking,
I've burnt down my family home.
I gotta go. Nice to see you again, Bruce. It's Bruce Wayne.
Fiona, bye.
We also see our first Joker gassed victim in this show.
Ooh, and it is messed up.
I always found the look of them really frightening and disturbing.
Me too. Adds to the horror elements of this episode again. Absolutely.
Yeah. It reminded me of the news reporter in Batman 89 as well, right? When she like falls off her chair and just got that like fixed grin on her face. I also did find it funny though, when Batman goes into the bathroom to change back into his batsuit, he leaves Thomas in the batsuit that he gave him, which means he brought an extra batsuit with him.
Well, it's not going to make him wear his own one.
It'd be so funny if he did, though. Like, imagine if he just dragged Thomas's corpse into the bathroom and Gordon's like, what are you doing? We need to preserve the crime scene. And Batman's like, I did not think this through. I need my costume back.
I'm not going to stay dressed as this guy this whole freaking time, right? Yeah, by the way, guys, it's me, Batman. Oh, Jeff, you got us again. Wow. You're that guy now. Actually, I'm Commissioner Gordon. Whoa, now, Jeff, that was a good one. I didn't see that one coming. This guy's dead, by the way. So, did you just take his cat in the other room and kill it? Yeah.
Yeah. Bullock also has no right to say that the thug has dog breath when he lives where he lives and smells the way he
That breath
smells.
must fucking stink if Harvey Bullock goes, hey, you, bud, your breath stinks. Batman's like, oh, I didn't know where the smells are coming from. Oh, sorry, Mr. Fancy Pants, with your thing you use in the shower that makes suds. Soap? Are you talking about soap? You don't know the word for soap? You clearly don't know the word for soap. Oh! Hey, I didn't grow up like you, probably in a fancy place to have bars of smell good. Smell good.
So what did you think of Bullock hitching a ride in the Batmobile?
Yeah, that was fun. You know, Alfred's like, we're just going to throw the seat away. There's no way I can clean that seat.
That smell is in the Batmobile for weeks.
Yeah, fucking Batman's just driving by himself like, Alfred, I can still smell it. Sir, I bleached it 6 times. Well, I can't roll down the windows, can I?
And also, that switchboard of Batman's, that's so distracting to him whilst he's driving. It looked like an old toy from the 90s, with like different shapes too. Bullock's like, what's this for? Batman's like, it's bopping.
Don't touch anything. No bopping. Batman, I think you got a cockroach infestation in here. Yeah, I do now.
But I also wondered, how long were they there waiting for Robin?
Okay, guys, he'll be here any moment. We planned it, right? Ubu, yes, Ubu. That's right, Ubu. Ubu. What did I say? Ubu. What? Where the fuck is this kid? I love also, they're like, all right, we got the kid now we gotta go wait in the Batcave. He'll be there any minute. It's down there like, I'm fucking starving. Did you bring any snacks, Ubu? Uno. Oh, great. That'll pass the time. Bust it out. No. No? Uno, yes. There's no toilet down here, is there? Desperate for a poo.
Also, Alfred was obviously pottering around and didn't know that they were there.
Shut the fuck up, Ubu. Alfred's just down there. No one's around. He's like, oh, bloody hell, that one was ripe. Wow, filled the whole game up with that one. It fucking stinks.
Ooh. Thomas Wayne's note to Leslie in the yearbook misspells Leslie as Leslie with a Y at the end instead of an IE.
Human. She's like, Guy, we've known each other for years.
Dear Leslie, you're like a sister to me.
If someone told me to say Leslie, I'd be like, is it E-I-E? E-I-G-H?
What are you, Old McDonald?
E-I-E-J-H. I would just put like, Les, nickname.
And she's like, I'm not a lesbian. That's not what I meant.
I don't know how to spell your last name.
It's my first name. Leslie's my first name.
What is your last name again?
He doesn't even know it.
You're like a sister to me. You're my best friend, Elizabeth.
When Matt goes to jump across the roof, and I thought it'd be jokes if Matt jumps and just doesn't make it. And he's just like bouncing off catwalks and laundry lines. He's face down on the street and he's like, Leslie, you can make it. Like, go for it.
Eliza, it's your turn. Jump.
When Barbara goes back for Batman at the end, there was an entire fight scene that was cut. The ending that was intended originally was Batman versus Robot Batman. That was going to be the finale. Bryn Stevens wrote a fantastic script, but it was just too long. Sadly, it was cut due to time.
That's a shame.
Yeah, Barbara was going to run in and help Batman and like have a big wrench and like.
Oh, it'd be the classic like, no, Barbara, it's me, Batman. No, listen, it's me. Like that classic thing.
That would have been cool as well. I like that
Barbara,
idea.
Just remember, like, we fucked. He's like, wait, not yet. She's like, we're going to fuck? Yeah. That little chin move I gave you, that was like my I'm into you move, right? Why do you know that this much information about the future? Yeah.
I'm a robot.
You're both robots.
Yeah. It was a really cool setting for the end of the episode. I really like that. And there's a love that Batman moment for me is there's a matte painting close up of Bruce's face in the bell tower. And then Batman flies in and he's just this shadow that like stands up slowly and looks at Bruce Wayne. And I thought that whole sequence looked really good.
The matte painting reminds me of like SpongeBob SquarePants. They used to do like super close-ups with the matte paintings. And yeah, the whole confrontation is great. Though every time I'm at the top of a clock tower in a cartoon, I expect Venom to be like,
yes.
The symbiote coming off of him.
Yeah, and hearing Spider-Man go, Shocker! Screaming it.
I'll chase you to the ends of the world!
I'll chase you to the ends of the earth!
The reason I love this episode so much is because of this ending. Obviously, he's wrestling with his own like demons there. And there's even a book, Batman Ego, which is like literally that in the Batcave. It's like Batman versus Bruce Wayne, and they're having like a psychological battle that you see. And I just think it makes for such great TV and character development. And Kevin Conroy just fucking brings the A game in this episode. I do love how annoyed Bruce gets with Mad Hatter, though. Like, even in his dream, Mad Hatter's pissing him off with like quoting Alice in Wonderland. He's like, "This isn't a fucking kid's book."
Shut the fuck up, mate. It's my life.
Tweedledee and Tweedledum. I'm gonna fucking punch you one.
You rhyme.
Oh no, it's happening to me. There are aspects, like I like the serial killer aspect. I've seen like Riddler kind of be like Jigsaw from the Saw movies as well. Like you're in a death trap, figure out how to get out of it, and you'll live. Like there's the riddle. You're in a giant death trap, and you're gonna have. Now he's Kermit the Frog. Now you're gonna have to get out. Come on,
Kermit Jigsaw, you have wasted your life. You have thrown away your opportunities. You have to make a choice. Let the games begin. Goodbye. Yeah, that would be. Yeah, there you go.
Hello and welcome to my giant death trap. Hello, I'd like to play a game if that's all right with you.
if that's okay with you. Yeah, but again, like, if the Riddler had chosen to do a Kermit impression the whole time and we never found out why, that would have been weird. That would have been strange. This isn't what I was hoping for. It's like, why does he sound like Kermit?
Kermit the Frog, and he's green. It's just
He is
perfect.
green. It works. Yeah.
Kermit the Frog Riddler's my new favorite Riddler.
Cooper laid it on thick when he was like, "Hey, my daughter's not here. She's in the basement." Surely Batman would have been like, "But this is the basement." No, there's another basement. Come on, take the fucking hint. And by the way, the air conditioner, the switch is fixed. That was broken. I swear, if there's an extra charge, I see a hidden fee for fixing the air conditioner, I'm gonna be real pissed. Come on, but you're the world's greatest detective.
I think that he's keeping them prisoner there, to be honest.
Yeah.
I think he's like, look, if you want to work for me, you have to keep everything secret. So I'm going to put you in this basement. He's the next episode should be called "I've got prisoners in my basement."
Cooper's in my basement.
Like he shows up in the middle of the night with a broken Batmobile, and they're awake, and they're like, "Okay, we're like, what are they doing there? Unless they
Also,
live there."
He's like, "Yeah, couple days, bud. Cheers, bye." Like,
yeah,
a couple days. A bridge came down on the Batmobile and ruined the front of it. I did like the shot choices for Batman. Because, like, he's always just, like, crashed out on the sofa. Like, he looks a bit like Weekend at Bernie's, don't you think? like just the way he's, like, slumped in the... There's one particular shot where they come down and Batman's, like, full-on slumped in the chair.
Did you notice in that shot, the two kids, they nestle their heads on Batman's chest? But there's this weird little bit of animation where they're just like, I just want to cuddle on Batman.
I just want to be held by a real man.
But I do love the Joker versus Batman confrontation on the roof. It's like one of my favorite Batman versus Joker scenes because the animation is just even more fantastic in this scene. Like, I love the lighting on the Joker as he's laughing and stumbling, and Batman's shadow just runs across the floor as the bat signal, and then he lands behind him, and he's just like shadowed silhouette behind the Joker. It just looks so good. It's pure comic book Batman versus Joker in like the darkest way possible.
I love Joker with tools, you know, crowbar Joker is the classic. Like, Joker just using some heavy little piece of iron to whack somebody is the best.
Yeah. I did think his escape plan wasn't very good, though, because, like, if the shark wasn't there, what was his plan? To just, like, float away in his inflatable duck donut? Because Batman could just dive in and get him, you know, and he's like, "You'll never catch me, Batman." Then he's like, "Oh, this is a lot slower than I imagined." He's just, like, slowly drifting away, and Batman's like, "I can get you, dude. Like, I can see you.
Just gonna rope you in."
It'd be funny if Batman had his own inflatable donut built into his utility belt as well.
"Joke's on you, Joker." Like the bat, like it looks like the man bat around him, like inflated up. Oh, wee! And he jumps in.
So the one thing I don't like whenever I see it in movies or TV is when the villain leaves a tape recording of themselves to set a trap or create an illusion that they're there, because it's always timed so perfectly to whatever the protagonist is doing. Like, first of all, how did the tape turn on when Batman and Zatanna entered the room? Or was it just on loop? What if they came into the room and it's like, mind your step? And they're like, what? Oh, there's a trap door there.
Yeah, or they've already like beaten the whole trap and he's still like doing puns like, oh, yeah, we're gonna really fall for this one. Right now you're falling into my trap and the walls are closed. And they're like, we're gone, mate.
It's just talking to an empty room. Batman asks a very specific question, but obviously the tape can't know that the question he's going to ask, so it's like, I'm fine. How are you? Like, just very generic.
Where's the money? That's very kind of you to ask that question. Yes, I have lost weight recently. What? You're probably wondering right now where the money is. Yes. I'll get to that, but first, do you have time for my tight five? I know you do. Zatanna, I hardly know her. That's it.
I'm very happy to see Kyodai Ken come back, but since we know Kyodai Ken is a cinephile, I thought a sinjophile would be the new term, since he's a ninja and he's a cinephile. Sinjophile? No?
That sucks. Like, how could you like love Jedis and stuff and not love this? This episode was a Star Wars episode of Jedis fighting. They even fight on a fucking volcano at the end. The last scene looks like episode 3. Like,
Revenge of the Sith!
Yeah.
2006! It's over, Bruce. I have the high ground. And when he does the death touch, he's like, Kill Bill 2, 2004. But the lava washes over him. He just sticks his thumb out and he's like, Terminator 2 Judgment Day, 1991.
A cinephile to the end. Riz Al Ghul was such a hypocrite when they were like driving through the rainforest. He was like, oh, everyone's fucking up the environment. It's like, mate, this is a fucking diesel gas guzzler. You're driving through the desert. We've flown on your private jet everywhere, like, and you like refuse to die. You've caused the most damage out of any human to the environment.
I know. We're talking about Raish. What do you think of Raish in this show?
It's my favorite version of Raish in this show.
He's got a real smoker's cough going on, though. He's definitely still smoking that sticky icky.
Well, it's part of the rap game, so gotta ick to stick.
He even had a pimped out chalice. Like, at one point,
That's right, he did.
I wanted to be like, I see you're admiring my pimp cup, detective. As Jay-Z once told me, pimpin' ain't easy.
For hoes and tricks, I think is the next line. Is it? Boo-boo? Ooh-boo-boo-boo. That's not the words. Yeah, he's like, I kind of just fell into the rap game. I mean, look at me. I got my pimp jacket. I got my pimp cup. I'm balling.
He does look like a pimp from the 1970s.
I look pretty fly, as they said in the 70s, but man, I'm stoned. Woo.
That's why
I am fucking high. Oh, you're dressed like a bat. That's pretty cool. What's your story, guy?
You took me here.
I did. Is this true, boo? Oh, no? He said no.
So Batman and Robin come crashing through the skylight, and they're confused at first because the place is empty. How many times do you reckon they did that evening to solve the riddle? Like, Batman keeps thinking he solved it.
Going in. Oh, it's empty. That's the 12th one tonight. Are you sure you know what you're doing? I know what I'm doing! Fucking riddles, Christ's sake. I look like Batman's just shit at riddles. Like he's like me. Like he's like, I've trained around the world. I've learned everything, but riddles, my brain just does not work that way.
Bruce is like in bed tossing and turning that night because he didn't solve the riddle. And Alfred comes in, serves up breakfast, like, good morning, sir. And Bruce is like, that's it, mourning, as in mourning the loss of a loved one. Quick, get Dick. I think the Riddler is about to hijack a funeral. And they like crush a fucking funeral.
It's in the casket. Boom! Like smashes it open. Just a dead body. Oh no! I'm so bad at riddles. Sorry, everybody. I'll pay for everything. Hey, do you guys know this one? Anyone good at riddles? It tough room.
What a dead crowd, am I right?
This crowd's pretty dead. Not into humor in this grieving moment, I see. Oh, you haven't seen the body dead yet? Oh, well, that'll scar you for life. It happened to me, my parents. They died in front of me. It was pretty bad. It set me off on a lifelong journey of trauma. Anyway, who's good at riddles?
So what did you think of Batman versus Robot Bullock rooftop fight?
I liked it. Especially like when Barbara like chucks him into the machine and he just gets like electrocuted and she like walks up to it like, oh, I biffed it real big time.
But Batman also pushed him in as well. And I was thinking...
Yeah, but my theory is when he hit him with the lead pipe, he was like, no human has that amount of strength.
That's what I thought. He must have known that he was a robot. Otherwise, he wouldn't have done it. But imagine if it wasn't a robot and it was regular Bullock that's just like been working out.
Great job, Barbara. You got rid of the robot. No. What is it, Batman? Oh, no. Don't get close. That is... What's that smell?
It's a new barbecue joint that just opened up down the street.
Yeah,
That's what you're smelling.
Killer Crocs, killer ribs, man. It's a great place. Yeah, he's having a mini panic attack inside. Like, oh my god, I just wanted to fight criminals on the street. Now I'm fighting giant crocodiles. Men who show me my worst fucking fear. A killer clown! And freaking robots. I did not sign up for this. And I just killed a man? I killed a man! Oh, what a week. I fucked a robot as well. I definitely did that. Alfred did too.
Want to do a wobbly H, sir?
Wobbly H.
Wayne Enterprises has so many like different divisions and like break-off companies.
Gotta diversify your bonds, brother.
I thought Alfred would be like, Wayne Cosmetics, sir. Is this so you can secretly study Joker's toxins or help with your many disguises?
Yeah, I did that. Yep. Note to self. Start using Wayne Enterprises to help fight crime. It's a really good idea that I came up with. Yes.
And then the ninja, like, he used his knockout gas, which was purple. And I was like, is that scented as well? Like, I was thinking, like, he was going to Wayne Cosmetics, like, Shark Tank. Like, he's like, hello, sharks. My name is Kyoda Ken, but you can call me Ninja. Hi, Ninja. You know, being a ninja is hard work. And we sweat a lot. So I invented a delicious smelling product that is going to be called... Skin Jitsu, that's what I'm going to call it. Skin Jitsu. And it's purple, and you spray it, and it's lavender. Everyone loves lavender, right, guys? Everyone loves lavender.
I personally hate lavender, so I'm out.
Oh, why so soon? I really wanted to work with you. And he's like, and sharks also, I'm working on my very own diet pill that I've called Thin Jitsu as well. Look like a ninja, but eat like a sumo wrestler.
It's called... Thin Shih Tzu, because you're going to be shitting your ass when you take this pill. I'm in.
Lavender. No one likes lavender. And even his mum, like, when she finds out, she's all mad, and then she sees Batman, and then he tries to get his mum laid. He's like, Batman, you single, bro?
That was fucking jokes. That really cracked me up, the fact that he's like, what, Mom? I'm trying to get you laid, bro.
Yeah.
It's the freaking Batman in my basement. If you play your cards right, he could be in yours, if you know what I'm saying.
Ever heard of the Batcave, Mom? We're gonna go spelunking in your stuff.
Oh, that's her son.
So for anyone that doesn't know what we're doing, every time you watch an episode, Batman is so cool, and there's so many great visual elements in this show where Batman is doing Batman stuff that we've decided to select one from each episode and say what was our favorite moment.
Yes. I mean, look, 9 times out of 10, I'm choosing Batman fully in the shadows.
Me too. And it's when Scarecrow is exposed to the gas and he's backing up and Batman is just standing there like a fucking statue silhouetted in the dark, and he doesn't even move when Scarecrow bumps into him. He's just this hulking statue. I love it.
So that was my choice. I saw it and I went, oh yeah, that's instantly my choice. But something happened at the very end of the episode when Bruce Wayne walks off. His shadow is the shape of Batman, and I was like, that was beautiful. And I was like, I'm taking that. I'm putting my next Batman book I draw because that's.
I love that.
So, did you notice the security guard trying to open the bathroom door and realizing it was locked?
Guy needed a shit, right?
Yeah, his face is like, stupid. I should never had tacos for lunch. You've got IBS, Carl. What's wrong with you?
I know there's watches and jewelry floating, but I still, everybody has the key for the bathroom. I really need it. Maybe the key's floating around somewhere.
I'm about to produce a floater, if you know what I'm talking about.
It won't be the only thing floating in a minute.
Oh, God. He's sweating so much. And then he goes back, but Bruce has changed into Batman, so it's locked again, and he's like, oh, no, I missed my chance. And he's just sweating. Oh, he's probably crop dusted the entire room. Everyone can smell it. They're just dropping like flies.
Seriously, is there a key for the bathroom? I also thought pretty smooth of Bruce just being like, I like what I see. Dinner at my place? Great.
Maybe I can charm the details out of your lovely assistant?
Well, you can try.
Dinner tomorrow night at my house?
Love to. After 8, though. I'm working late.
Yeah, after he met Barbara and he was like, Ma, you've grown, and like touched her cheek and inspected her. I was like, she's not like a piece of meat, buddy.
Barbara, come in. You've grown. It's been, 4 years?
And with future context of other media making like those two fuck, I was like, ooh, not a good look into the Batman.
Yeah, he did it in front of her dad as well. Like, Gordon's right there.
Wow, Gordon, your daughter got hot as shit.
What? Want to come back to Wayne Manor and hang out by the fireplace? Alfred's laid out a meal.
Gordon's like, what the fuck, man? Here you go. Take your teddy bear and get the fuck out of here, old man. I'm gonna fuck your daughter.
I do remember one instance where, and I'm sure everybody's already talked about this in other shows, but, we all sat in a circle with the script in front of us, but it was just the words. We didn't have any storyboards or anything. And Andrea was in the booth with the storyboards. And I do remember one scene, Catwoman is running across the roof of a building and she jumps and she lands, or whatever. And Andrea said, oh, Adrienne, think 10 stories, not 3 stories. It's much higher. Give me a bigger oomph, that. So I owe it all to her.
That's right, because you've got to do a lot of sound effects as well as obviously the speaking lines, don't you? You've got to do like the punching, the kicking, the somersaults, whatever. Every time you land that punch, that kick, you've got to go like, and it's got to sound different probably than the last one.
Yeah. The plosive of the breath coming out as you land or whatever it was, I'd be hard pressed to do it right now, but yes.
Catwoman escapes Batman by kicking over a mountain of garbage cans that
which you knew were gonna fall because they were like that. In cartoons when they're like certain color, where you're like, oh, those are clearly going to be animated. They're not a matte painting; they're just like a literal like animation cell.
So they're all stacked up on top of each other like a cup pyramid you'd make as a kid, and I'm like, who the fuck is doing that? What maniac is stacking up garbage cans? Like a pyramid in an alleyway. Like, what is that, a villain that Batman hasn't met yet? I am the great man. It's Danny DeVito.
I'm the trash man. He's got like one of those like pharaoh things on. I rebuild the pyramids out of trash. They say we gotta clean up Gotham, and I'm starting with the trash. You know what? Watching it, I didn't think twice about a stack of garbage bins, and now that I think about it, what the fuck?
Right? It's so ridiculous.
By the way, Batman in a forklift is not cool, no matter however you try to pitch it. Like, he just looks
Try
so...
to pitch it.
Oh! Yeah, I thought, like, when I saw him in that pitchfork, I just imagine him going back to the Batcave with it. As he's, like, pulling it. Alfred's like, another vehicle for the collection, sir?
This is the bat fork, Alfred. It's very useful. You're going to be using it a lot.
To get up to clean the giant penny.
That's right. Great.
Imagine that's the new Batmobile.
the bat fork.
Yeah, he just spills around the corner. People are like, "Is that Batman?"
He's like, what? It's got like 2 bat horns on the front of it.
That's true, yeah.
That's right.
You're on board now, Alfred.
And if you look at it from above, I painted it so it looks like my face. You see? It's got a little... I don't use Febreze. I actually use a very expensive perfume spray.
Why don't you like Mr. Febreze?
I don't like the smell of Febreze. I think it's gross.
No, that's for fucking losers.
I like dickhead Mr. Freeze. Just Mr. Freeze calling everyone a nerd, like,
nerd.
Weren't you a scientist, Mr. Freeze?
That's my old life. Now I'm really cool.
Oh my god.
So what did you think of the VR chessboard sequence in this episode?
It's fucking Harry Potter. I was waiting for Robin, when I make my move,
you're free to check the king.
Robin's like, no, Batman, you can't. And then Gordon goes,
he's going to sacrifice himself.
It can't be Robin. It can't be Gordon. It's going to be me.
I did like how when he started moving like a knight, he got knighted, but he like turned into a knight and he's like, Nigma, what's this? Like, he's clearly
like,
not into it.
Whoa, what the fuck is going on there? I'm on a fucking horse and I've got knight's armor. This is lame.
I am not into LARPing, all right? I'm out. What did you think of Batman's mini palm top computer? Do you think like he goes through like 5 of those a week? Give you backhand a guy, it would just crush into pieces.
Immediately I was like, there goes another one. To order from China and they take 30 plus days to arrive.
And why do you need it, sir? All it does is just text me.
You mostly just respond with lol, and it really pisses me off. I know you're not laughing out loud, sir.
It's just full of emojis most of the time, and Alfred's like trying to solve it like a riddle. Like, no, who's solving bloody riddles?
You send me emojis that they don't even reflect what I said. I said, like, what would you like for supper? And you sent the Joker face. It just doesn't make any sense. I wanted burgers and chips, which is the Joker's favorite meal. Didn't you know that?
Then use the emoji burger.
Just send a burger and chips emoji, sir. They have those? Yes! How many characters is that? I've got Two-Face, Riddler, Penguin. Oh. Do you think characters are your rogues gallery, sir? Yeah. Oh, I'm sure. No, you're right. Sorry. There's Gordon and Bullock. And just send me what you'd like to eat, sir. Got it. Just sends the Joker emoji again. So burger and chips then. No, fish and chips. We just had the laughing fish escapade. And it made me really hungry. Hey, did those palm things arrive from China yet? You said 30 days, Alfred. I also love that, like, the moment Bruce goes to Japan, he changes. Like, he gets full on, like, indoctrinated into Japanese culture, and he's pronouncing every word differently now. Yeah. Like, Alfred walks in like, I've made you a tea, sir. And Bruce is like, it's pronounced Thai. Not sure about that one. We're in Japan, not Thailand, sir. I'll take that greener Thai now, Alfred. Thank you. Careful, sir. You might sound a little bit racist doing that. I'm just indoctrinated into Japan. You can just say Japan, sir. It's fine to say it in your dialect.
I think he's like a typical white guy that learns how to say hello, goodbye, and how much, and then he just speaks broken English and uses Google Translate for the rest of the trip. You know what I mean?
You're a white guy from fucking Gotham, all right? Like, what do you think you're doing here? And like, even like, he's like, he is a ninja and I am samurai. It's like, so samurai. You could just say samurai. It's fine.
Also, later on in the episode, he tells Kaidi to stay put in Japanese, but it'd be jokes if it was just gibberish. Like, he just says it and she's like, what?
All of it's Japanese. It's completely made up. You know, they will say like arigato and all that stuff. He's just like, tofu shinigawa. They're like, the first part was right, but not what you're referring to. Dim sum. I think
think he just learned Japanese from a menu. Oh dear. Alfred, we better egg roll out of this situation right now.
So Zuko tells Batman he's sending him straight to a bat box, and I was like, are you trying to stay on brand for Batman there? Like naming everything bat something in order for him to understand? Like, can you imagine if Batman didn't understand what you were saying unless you put bat in front of the word?
What, every word?
Yeah, well, like, no, but like a specific subject. Like Alfred says, "Sir, I've made your bed for you." What's a bed, Alfred? I've made your bat bed for you, sir.
Oh,
Why didn't you just say so?
And I assume that comes with bat bed sheets and bat pillows. Yes, sir. Bat bed sheets. And I will be reading you a bat bedtime story. Oh, good, yes. And then you must have your bat bath. I don't want to have my bat bath.
Sir?
You've been fighting crime all night. You need your bat bath. Let you bat go fuck yourself, sir. I think you've gone batty.
What's a tea? So Robot Mayor Hill was obviously being really devious when inviting Bruce into the club in that giant dark room where he's like,
"Oh no, my boy. This club is brand new, though everyone will belong very soon."
And I was like, well, that would make it not exclusive if everyone's going to belong to it. So you're a robot.
I biffed it. That's what you humans say, isn't it? Wait, but we are programmed not to biff. It's human error equals biff, and we do not have human error. Oh!
He came before his head blew up. Did you see that?
Where's that massage gun?
Alfred's just taking it.
Hasn't left his bedroom for a week.
Alfred's like goes out, he comes home, and Bruce is in his bedroom. Like, Alfred, we need to talk. Is Wayne Manor not up to your standards? Oh, I see. I see you found Jeffrey. You've named it. Jeffrey was very special to me in my old life, and he's special to me now in my new one. This is Jeffrey 2.0.
I don't think he eats, bud. It's not like
How
he's
does he
just
not
like,
eat?
Well, he's not like, some hot piping baked beans before I go out and do a crime.
Why did you choose hot piping baked beans as your food of choice?
Because, I don't know, I just thought, what's the opposite of Mr. Freeze?
So he gets really gassy and it goes in his suit. He's like, oh no, and it like goes up into his mask. The oxygen, it keeps recycling in my suit. You know what the most interesting fact about this was, though? That when Robin's talking to Alfred, he's like, you knew about Bruce going to Japan. Like, what do you think? He's like, I know all about it. I was there.
Alfred, do you know anything about Bruce's training in Japan?
Of course, dear boy. I was there. Lovely country. I especially like the tea.
What? My theory in my head was always that Alfred was like, I'll man the manor.
Yeah.
You're going to go off and do all the types of stuff. Were you assuming that Alfred was around in other places as well?
Do you think he just loved going on holiday? So he was like, oh yes, Master Bruce, you go and put your body and mind through the worst things ever. And I'm just going to go over here and I'm going to sightsee and I'm going to enjoy this.
Yeah.
You know, he's sipping sake and going to a geisha house whilst Bruce is getting his ass kicked in Japan.
Alfred, I learned the crouching fish style today. I had sushi and it was delicious. My day's better than yours, I think.
Saki? Oh no, you can't. You're watching your weight.
A ninja does not drink alcohol. Give me that. Oh yeah, sake for two. I love you.
Where are we going next?
He's like, we're going to go to like a super third world country so I can live in the streets and fight crime and practice that. He's like,
good idea, sir, but Fiji. Have you thought about Fiji? Lots of crime in Fiji. Should probably go there, fight the crime in Fiji. Bahamas. I hear the resorts there are just riddled with crime, so.
Batman may not kill, but Bruce Wayne certainly doesn't give a shit about it. When he drove those two guys off the road, that's like, they'll probably live. Like, they had to crawl out to survive, you know?
That's
it's
true.
ridiculous.
I didn't even think about that. Bruce Wayne totally just like, I'll kill him. I'm not Batman. I don't have to live by that code.
Didn't even wait to check to see if they were all right. Just drove off because he was on a date with Selena Kyle. At the end, he just drives away and there's just cars parked in like different directions on the bridge. And he's like, I'm a rich billionaire. I don't care about this. Oh, I'm sorry. Were all your parents shot and killed in an alleyway? Were they?
I didn't think so. Where do you want to go to dinner, Selena?
Crime alley?
Don't tell me it's a mum and pop shop.
I thought that Alfred had some good points, but Batman was just shooting him down immensely because Alfred's like, well, he's probably going to hit the two bag. He's like, no, that's not owned by Rupert Thorne, so it's not going to happen. So Alfred's like, okay, I guess that makes sense. But maybe he's going to hit them 2 times, sir. You know, that's his MO. And Batman to me is like, no. I feel like he actually was a bit intimidated by what he said there, and he was like,
Alfred's a better detective
leave the
than me."
detectiving to me, Alfred, okay? But you know that Batman turned around immediately and got a little notepad out and was like, may hit twice. Like, you know, may hit locations twice. My idea, not Alfred. Alfred finds it like crumpled up in like a waste paper basket. It was like, I fucking knew that was a good idea.
I have a theory for you. My theory is that Boss Biggest, he demonstrates what happens to people that don't work. They get put in the lockbox and they roast in the sun. I think he eats them if they die. I don't think that's a turkey leg. I think that's like a human calf because he even calls the box an oven at one point. Like he refers to it as an oven. And I think this dude eats people.
Yeah, I like that theory.
He says, if those fools let that prisoner escape, I'll eat him alive. And I'm like, this dude's a cannibal.
This ain't a theory. I'm calling it legit. And he just keeps picking up homeless people, so he's eating tons of people, and that's why he's a big fatty magoo.
Yeah, if they're not finding him gold and working, he'll fucking put them on the dinner table.
Wow. Crazy. That steak he slurped up was like someone's peck that just like recently died.
Yep.
We made a big point of Batman is either Batman in the Batcave. He's never Batman with the cowl off. You know, he's always Batman. He's not Bruce Wayne in the Batman suit, ever.
Right, okay.
So, and it's like when he's in the Batcave, he's Batman. Because there is a thing going on in the comics where he's always walking around in the Batman suit, and it's Bruce Wayne's head. So Bruce, rightfully so, just especially for that first season, don't do it. And I said, until Riz Al Ghul shows up in the Batcave. That's when the cowl comes off for the very first time. And I said, I own that moment.
Amazing.
And Bruce said, you got it.
I am a thespian of that as well.
That's you don't understand what the word thespian means.
No, you fucking loser. Who says that word anymore?
You use it in the wrong context. I am a thespian fan of that as well. I don't know. I think he might be a thespian.
I'm too cool for that.
Yeah. Tell me, what is the definition of thespian? Go on.
A thespian is someone that's, aren't they like, it's something to do with the arts and like, how can I describe this? Like
specific art.
Yeah, they're a fan of a specific art, like an old art. Like, is it like Shakespeare and like stage plays and stuff?
Yes, it's anything to do with like Broadway stage plays, like all musicals, all of that stuff. It's you just love like people on stage putting on a show and singing songs. So you did know it.
Yeah, so shove that in your fucking tube and smoke it.
That scene was funny to me because he was like, Batman's like, tell me how this works. And he's like, okay, well, you see this plastic here. You see the little fibers. And Batman leans in. He's like, yeah, I see it. and then he explains the whole thing and how it works, how it reflects light and stuff. And then he goes on to be like, oh, but by the way, it's like toxic, so we get rid of it. And then Batman goes, yeah, I know. I read the report on it. And the guy's like, all right, guy. Like, you just asked me to explain how this whole thing works. so you know already. He's like, yeah, I know.
Or he really didn't know, but he didn't want him to know that he didn't know because Batman's always going to be the smartest guy in the room, right? So he's just like, how does it work? And then when he explains it, he's like, yeah, I already knew that.
Maybe Alfred gave it to him like, here you go, sir. This is the report on the Invisible Man and how it all operates. Oh, Alfred, that sounds so fucking boring. Can you give me the cliff notes? He's like, no, you must read it all if you want to catch this villain, Master Bruce. All right, fine. He's like up in bed reading it. And he's like, plastic and and he falls asleep and he wakes up and he just only gets the last bit where he's like, oh, and it's extremely toxic. Okay, I gotta go, Alfred. I'm late to catching this guy.
Riz Al Ghul is like, hello, William. Would you like to take a dip in my Lazarus pit?
Like, fuck yeah, buddy, because I have so many incurable diseases. Not diseases, but ailments. Every time I'm like, oh, that's weird. Like, there's something on my elbow. Like, what the hell is that? Then I go to the doctor and they're like, yeah, you've got that for life now. Like, it's never just like, here's a cream, this will solve it. It's like, oh, as a child, I was like, oh, I've got dandruff. I can't get rid of it with normal shampoo. And the doctor's like, yeah, you have dandruff for life. Like, you're a lifer.
I'm sorry, Will, but I can't help you today, detective.
my lower back, they're like, yeah, you got that for life. Like, everything I get is fucking incurable. It's driving me nuts.
I'm going to take a dip in my Lazarus pit now, but you're a lost cause. It's so fucked up for Bruce to be like, better marry her soon, Harvey, or I might steal her away from you. I'm like, buddy, that's a fucked up thing to say to your friend.
Hey, I think that your wife's pretty fit and I want to bang her. Some other guy's like, me too.
Let's have an orgy in Wayne Manor. Let's do it.
Yeah. Orgy's on me, fellas. Oh, everyone come back to Wayne Manor. I'll get my butler and he'll serve us some lobster dinner. Grace is like, I'm in.
That'll put a dent in her campaign.
Harvey Dent's just like his eyes twitching in the corner, like, ah.
Maybe that's what she has to call him in bed, Big Bad Harv.
Yeah, maybe.
I love when he was getting bid on, and it was like, first of all, he's walking up there and all those women, like, all of the things they say are hilarious.
Like, everybody is horny in this episode.
I've been pinching my pennies for you. I'm like, what is that, euphemism? Nipples.
Oh, I got it.
Just at home, like, Bruce Wayne later on, baby. I got $1,000 with your name on it.
Costs you a lot more than that.
But it's 1,000, and he's so chuffed with being bid on for $1,000. And I'm like, mate, you're a billionaire. You could save this whole fund with like a click of your fingers.
Yeah, that's true.
That rain in particular is just so, like, it's lashing down, and it's really well animated.
I ended up, that was the second part. The first part was TMS. The second part was actually Sunmin Animation. And I became very good friends with people at Sunmin in later years. They did Gen 13 and stuff with me.
Okay.
And I asked the president, I said, so how did you do that rain sequence? And he said, well, it was monsoon season. And he said all they did was that they took like a 16 millimeter camera and filmed outside the window. So the overhead light was just hitting the rain. So they just shot that and then copied it.
No way. Wow.
Yeah. And it's like just very simple, but it's like, and they just did a cycle of that reflected light on pouring rain that was just done, outside their door.
After doing that.
Comes down like a tetherball. Like, what is going on there? Like, you could just slide down the rope, but he decides to do 360 spins down there.
Do you imagine, like, in Tony Hawk, when you do tricks, it's like, bam, bam, it's like giving him
the
points.
900, bam, bam.
I thought that'd be funny.
Offspring's playing in the background.
And then he holds up this mob boss above the ground, and there's a shot of his legs swaying back and forth for way too long. Did you notice this?
It's just they didn't want to animate his mouth moving.
He's not wearing any socks. I was like,
yes,
ew.
I noticed that too. No socks.
So is that his stick? Like, one's got big teeth and the other one's got no socks?
It's Sammy No Socks over here.
You can smell him coming a mile away. Batman's just like, I need information. You better hurry up because you stink.
Jesus, are you not wearing socks? Why aren't you wearing socks? I got a medical condition. I gotta put an ointment on it's gotta breathe. Ugh. I'm gonna interview. Who's your right hand man?
It's Tommy Skidmark over there.
Skidmark. You know what, guys? I'll find a different mom to get the information from.
But I will say that I think that this Batboat is the coolest designed vehicle in this entire show.
Whoa.
I will even say it's better than the Batmobile. I think it looks awesome. I think it not only is it the coolest looking boat, but it's clearly a Batboat as well. And I just love the way it looks. I like the lines.
It is not as cool as the Batmobile.
I'm sticking
I think
to
you're
it.
swooped up right now.
No,
you were just like, I love it, I love it, I love it. It's the best thing I've ever seen. It's better than anything I've seen before. And then, like a year later, you're like, I've calmed down now. The Batmobile is the absolute iconic look from this. Not better than the fucking Batboat.
I think the Batboat is really slick. I think it's the coolest looking vehicle.
You think it's the coolest looking vehicle in this show?
Yes,
Right.
I do.
Okay.
That's on record. We are recording. Batmobile's very cool, but I don't think
crazy.
I think that the new animated series Batmobile is actually better looking than the one that we
This
have now.
podcast is cancelled. Goodbye, everybody.
Batman does the most invasive thing I've ever seen him do in this episode. He just smiles and he grabs Catwoman's mask and just tries to take it off without her permission or anything. No lead-up convo, nothing. He's just like, all right, I'm going to see who you are. And she's like, whoa, buddy, what are you... It's like her face is like, what are you doing?
Out of all people, like, you should know that that's a fucked up thing to do.
So messed up. And then he looks grumpy that she said no. He's like, I don't get what I
He's
want.
like, I need to know if I find you fit before we fuck. And she's like, who said we're gonna fuck?
Are we not
gonna fuck? But we've been like flirting. You kissed me.
Alfred totally said you were giving me all the signals. We had a chat in our little bath time moment last night.
You took advice from a guy that's been living like with a younger man for the past 30 years on women.
Whoopsie.
And he does the classic like open hand like walk thing that this show loves to do, where he's just like, someone's gonna get these hands.
Harvey's hands. Harvey, no.
He's just like pinching them.
Just like a huge pinch on their sides. Like just like purple nurples their nipples. Like,
Big Bad Harvey, no!
That's what Big Bad Harvey does.
Gotta give you a purple nipple.
No!
Tickle attack from Big Bad Harvey. I'm gonna sneak up behind you. I'm gonna use Harvey's hands to tickle you. Pull my finger. Big Bad Harvey's gonna clear the room.
pulling up people's underpants and putting it over their head.
Atomic wedgie.
Just love that he's just this high school bully.
Just doing classic childhood bullying.
Man, that Two-Face is a real dick. One of the criminals yells out to Gordon, "Pound tar, Gordon." And I was like, what does that mean?
I think it was instead of eat lead, right?
But pound tar just means like what? Bash your fist on the pavement? If I was Gordon, I'd be on the megaphone like, "I'm sorry, but I don't know what that means or what you want me
Is
to
that
do."
a euphemism for masturbation, son? I don't.
Is this part of the negotiation tactics? I don't know.
I don't speak your language. No cap, right?
No cap. Hashtag pound tar.
And at that time, especially at that time, broadcast standards was really down on cartoons. You know, they had to be Super Friends.
Yeah.
They thought Super Friends was just fine, you know, for violence. But by it being Man-Bat, now that is something that Batman can fight, because we had like, it's a monster. It's not a guy. It's a monster. He can't hold back, you know. It's like, so we actually really, as a breaking in of what Batman can do, that was actually a good choice.
Let's talk about the Man-Bat transformation scene, yeah? As a kid, it terrified me. Absolutely terrified me. Him turning into the Man-Bat, he's like, "It's in me, Batman." And then, like, the laugh as he's just like, as he's transforming, the more he transformed, the more the laugh just gets like more and more cackly and evil. And he's like, wah ha ha, as he like, his eyes turn yellow.
I just think it's cool. It doesn't scare me.
Yeah, I mean, now I'm not like, I'm scared, but like,
Yeah,
I'm
right.
just, that line though, where he says, "Our new cat burglar is a woman," and I was just like, Batman, why are you surprised? First of all, and second of all, like, what if he started saying that everywhere he went? Like, he went into his doctor's office, and his doctor walks in, and it's a woman. And he's like, "My new doctor is a woman," and she's like,
Well,
"Yeah."
then, clearly people are like, did you know that Bruce Wayne's kind of a piece of shit?
He goes to a restaurant, and he's like, "My new waitress is a woman."
Yeah.
It's like, waitress.
All his staff are men. He's got one old man there.
I don't see many women in Gotham these days.
He's got like a young man living with him now as well. Did you know about that? His name is Dick. What?
Our new DA is a woman. Yes! The women work in all of these fields.
They exist as people. No, they don't.
Wayne Enterprises just hired a woman.
Wait a minute. My mother was a woman.
I wanted to do another Riddler episode, and it never really got. We wanted to do the episode that essentially woke him up from his coma or his catatonic state. And I had the germ of an idea where the only thing he would respond to was Batman, and it was sort of a Hannibal Lecter situation where there are Riddle-like crimes going on, but he can't possibly be perpetrating them because he's catatonic state. But he's the only one who can maybe figure out who's behind it or how to stop this. And the only one who seems to be getting any kind of response out of him is Batman. So they keep having these sessions, and the reveal at the end is what the Riddler has been doing, has been hypnotizing Batman and planting this post-hypnotic suggestion. And Batman has been the one that's been
wow, I love that.
Could never quite work out the structure of it. And again, sort of fighting the wall of Bruce Timm just not being interested in the Riddler at all. So never really got anybody interested enough to say, hey, let's bat it around and figure out this story.
I did laugh at the heist scene, though, when Two-Face says, "Before I go, I want you to give Rupert Thorne a message from me." And then he just shoots into the bookies. And I just imagine Rupert Thorne asking his men, like, "Who did this and why?" And they're like, "It was Two-Face, boss, and he said to tell you, braka, 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 braka."
Baklava, and I'm on a diet. I can't eat that. There was a lot of focus on Catwoman's assistant of just like walking around the house.
Yes.
Getting glass.
Yeah.
Also, a full jug and a glass for herself. That lady was committing to drinking some lemonade. Did you see that?
I did, yeah. She was having a night in, just drinking lemonade.
Yeah. I've never seen someone just like, I'm thirsty. I'm going to drink all the liquid in the refrigerator. You know?
Yeah. I mean, yeah, they were wasting time in that sequence. They were like, we've got to do 22 minutes, so let's just film her going to the fridge and filling up all of the containers in the house. But
and when she walks in the house, she when Catwoman comes home, there's just a focus on her walking, and it's like 15 seconds long. And I'm like, where? Cut, please. Like, what is going on?
Get on with it.
Did you see what that machine did? All it did was take bags of birdseed and crush them. What are we doing here, guys? Are we packing seeds into birdseed bags and then exploding them? Like, is this a racket? What is going on?
It's probably why the birdseed factory is closed down, because they had the shittest system ever.
You're supposed to put them in the bags, not take them out. Oh, now I'm ruined.
I thought you would be so pissed if, like, you're meeting Bruce Wayne and he comes into your office and he, like, shakes your hand and he's got the worst cold ever.
I'd be like, get the fuck out.
Like, have you heard of a pandemic? Like, this is how this shit started. It started with bats.
Why do you think I wear this over my face? I'm sick of getting all of your colds.
You would be Mr. Freeze. You'd love the Mr. Freeze suit. You'd wear that everywhere.
Oh, it'd be great. It would keep me cool. It would. So I don't have to sweat anymore because I fucking hate sweating. And I wouldn't catch anybody's fucking diseases because I've got a nice like big coverage over my head.
I mean,
it's probably got a built-in toilet, so I can just piss and poo.
I don't have to move anymore.
That was always the goal.
So how the hell did the bullies not recognize the car as the Batmobile right away?
Yeah.
They're like, whose car is this? It's got bat wings on the back. Doesn't seem to be made by any auto manufacturer. It's got all these weapons and gadgets. I wonder, whose car is this?
That's the bat symbol on the steering wheel.
And the wheels.
And an old posh guy in the video chat. Hello, who are you? What are you doing? Where's Master Brew? Batman.
I have no idea whose car this is.
It's Batman's car, you
The scene where Rupert Thorne is watching himself on the TV and his picture comes up and he's like, hey, nice tie, boss. And I paused it and I'm like, he's wearing the same exact tie on TV that he is in person. He wears that outfit every day.
Do you think this guy, like maybe like at Christmas, he really wanted this tie? or he bought him that tie in the Secret Santa?
Yes.
And Rupert Thorne's been wearing a lot. He's like, hey, that's a nice tie you got there, boy. Where'd you get that tie from? Was that the Secret Santa? Was that the game? Yeah. Hey, I got a lousy keychain, I wasn't as lucky as that beautiful tie you got. Give me that tie.
Okay, I cracked up at this moment in the warehouse. There's a goon that comes running in and he faces down with Montoya and he holds his hands up in this like grabby way. Did you see this? And then for like 10 seconds, he just looks like he either wants to grab Montoya's boobies or like he's having a stroke or something, like, or it's a weird dance move. I'm like, what's going on there?
Maybe he's an eye plucker or something, right? Like the way he's standing, he's like, pluck some eyes, baby.
They call me the plucker.
Everyone else has a gimmick here. We got the Driller, we got Scarface. I'm plucker, baby. I'm eye plucker. Look at that, two big, beautiful eyes. I'm gonna pluck right at you. I just made this one up. I don't have a thing, and I felt left out.
Is this working for you? Is this working for you?
Get plucked.
Get plucked. Yeah, this one. There's a scene at the end where Jonathan Crane is like defeated, and he hangs his head. And it's
like
it's a testicle, basically.
Yeah,
it looks like a nutsack. I was like, ew, what the fuck?
I knew exactly what you're talking about. The way it's just flopping around like someone shaking their nuts at somebody.
Also, it's hilarious that the clue left behind was birdseed. And it just seems like Gotham they have a factory for everything, because I can see Batman later on, like, in the cave, where he's just like, no, Alfred, it's not a pet shop. And he's like, okay, maybe it's a park, like a public park where, like, old people feed birds. That's where I go during the day. And he's like, no, you fucking loser, it's obviously a birdseed factory.
Old man thing to do, Alfred. Are you trying to die, Alfred?
And it just ends up being a birdseed factory. Like, what?
Of course.
What? Genius detective work.
So on theme, Alfred. So on theme. It makes my job so much easier. Fabergé egg stolen, it's gonna be the Penguin. 2 of them stolen, it's Two-Face. Come on. Get with the program, Alfred. Seems like it's pretty easy to be the Batman, sir. You want to do it, mate? You want to do it?
Also, when he's out on the streets and he gives someone some money, and then all of these hands, like, I laughed a bit.
I laughed because he, like, just put his chin up and the tear rolled down his face. I'm like, mate, you are a billionaire. There's, like, what? A baker's dozen, like, homeless people around him, and he even sticks his freaking chin up at them, and he's like, if only someone was in a position to help. Alfred, quick, pull the car around. We have to go.
These 13 homeless people, I can't afford to give them
I was going to give
home.
money to one of them, and then another one came along. I was like, all right, 3, 4, but a baker's dozen, Alfred. That's too many. This is a crisis, Alfred. We can't solve this. We got to go right now.
They're gathering like rats.
They smell like rats too, Alfred. We have to go. They stink.
Do you have any fond memories of working on the show? Is there anything that you look back on and go, that was a fun day? Yeah.
Pure joy. Mark Hamill on my right and Ephraim Zimbalist Jr. on my left. And Kevin across the way left. You know, Paul Williams over there next to I mean, in other words, I have visual images of the recording sessions
Yeah.
and of having the best time on them because there were so many funny people. And sometimes we were laughing so hard we couldn't get through it. I mean, we did because we're professionals, but joy. There is a feeling, an ensemble feeling of uplifting joy. And it's the same feeling when you have actors in a room all on the same wavelength, all working together.
Yeah.
They're just, and I would leave those sessions and just be happy for the rest of the day.
You know, it's one thing I realized while watching this one, like why Batman brings in wards and kids and stuff is because, like, as a kid after his parents died, he must have thought, like, I'm so lucky to have, like, Alfred in the home and all this stuff to go through, but there's kids that don't have what I have. And if I can...
Oh, you went deep on this episode.
And if I can, like, provide a little bit of, like, hope and, like, peace for them in the worst times of their life, then I feel like I'm doing more than fighting criminals on the street. Like, that was one thing that I took from this episode where I was like...
And Batman took it really personally, didn't he? Like,
yeah.
He, like, straight up...
into his home.
Yeah, and also he said to the Sewer King, like, this for the judge and courts to decide, but I'm really tempted.
Well, think about it. They're all orphans. That's what he was. And but they didn't have Wayne Manor to go to, so they had to follow this awful guy in the sewer. I actually really enjoyed this episode.
I did too.
What did you think about Batman's experiments with cats?
First of all, he has all the cats.
He has all the
every
cats
variety
in
of
Gotham.
cat. He may have even had the fluffy white cat that Catwoman owns.
I think you should call it the Cat Cave.
Yeah, the Cat Cave, yeah. I agree. I just feel like he, like, all right, I'm going to put this... He's like, Alfred, I need 27 cats. And he's like, different varieties, I assume, sir. Every single cat. Big, fat, fluffy cat. Skinny alleyway cat. Evil ginger cat that looks friendly but really is not friendly. All the different cats, Alfred. All right, sir, here's 27 cats. Great, thank you. And he just does one little experiment, shows dick. He's like, all right, Alfred, handle this. Yeah. I think Alfred fell in love with these cats.
Oh, yeah.
And he said, well, Bruce hasn't even been in this wing of Wayne Manor. So this is just the cat wing now. And it's just like a fucking, like, it's insanity there. Like, cats have, like, ruined priceless vases. They've pissed on, like these Persian beautiful rugs. And it's just Alfred running around in chaos, like, looking after, like, hundreds of cats. And they're all breeding with each other, so there's, like, kittens as well. No. There was 27 cats. There's now 270 cats in the West Wing of Wayne Manor.
He just drops them down a hole in the Batcave. He's like, that's the end of the cats.
Oh, no! Well, like the classic drowning of them in the thing. Here, come play in this area that does not have railings or...
So we get Robin almost dying again in the Batcave, and if Batman didn't save him from falling, he'd be at the bottom of that cave for sure, probably with the dead cats in the back. Robin
he just hears like a down there. What was that? Nothing's up. Here's your morning tea.
Where's Robin? I don't know.
Alfred, some of that fear toxin's still in me. I'm hearing noises. Yeah, crazy world. A lot of sounds. And yes, Alfred, I know that's where you put all the dead cats. The smell in the back there. Oh my god.
Batman grappling up to the crane with Montoya in his arms. It gave me real Batman 89 vibes.
Yeah, you know what? A lot of this whole episode had 89 vibes. With the score, the darkness, and just the odes to, like, gangsters, right?
So I was expecting Batman to say to Montoya, like, how much do you weigh? Then I laughed because imagine if you and me were in that scenario and Batman's just like, how much do you weigh?
Batman, I'm pushing 300, bud. You're gonna have to take this one yourself. You're only 5'6". Got any snacks in that utility belt, bud?
I mean, I'll stay down here if you got a snack. How much do you weigh? And I take it so personally as well. I'd be like, I want to tell you, Batman. I don't know what you're going to do with that information. And be like, Batman, I'm not going to make it, bud.
Just leave me, bud.
All right, I've got some really cool fun facts about this episode. Would you like to hear them?
Of course.
Okay, first fun fact. Joker waves goodbye to Charlie Manson when escaping Arkham Asylum.
What? Charlie Manson's in this?
Charlie Manson has a cameo in Arkham Asylum.
Does he have a swastika on his forehead?
No, he doesn't. I when I read this, I looked, but he's got like shaggy hair, the big beard, and I was like, yeah, that you
so
could.
Charlie Manson's canon in the Batman the Animated Series universe.
Yeah.
Oh, it must be so annoying to be Batman. Like, I've learned everything, and then like city planning changes loads of stuff. It's like, I got to spend like a week studying.
They changed Upper East Side. It's really annoying.
Oh, fuck's sake! Who's building all this? Wayne Enterprises, sir.
What was it like working with Kevin Conroy?
Well, he was such a pro. He was just such a pro. He was excellent at what he did. The cons is where I got to know him better. Because when you work in a room with 8 other people or whatever it is, and you all say, hey, lovely show, great to see you, goodbye, you go home. That's it. You know, I was sort of shocked at how deeply saddened I was by his death. Deeply saddened. It was like a part of me was gone. And I think from doing the cons all those years and seeing him and seeing the fans lined up in the morning and him getting on this chair and going, oh, I am Batman, and everybody going, yay! So I knew he was ill that last year.
Right.
We all knew, but he was private. He didn't talk about it at all, and we got the message not to ask about it. Man, he kept showing up till like a week before. He kept showing up.
I love when Charlie sees the Joker for the first time and he just looks at him in the car, and the lighting on the Joker's face, like, he looks like a devil. You know what I mean? You're like, oh, fuck. Like, that's the Joker. And he even says, that was the Joker. Like, as he swerves into the lane. And then Pitch Perfect Joker by Paul Dini is the Joker signaling and obeying the rules of the road and driving perfectly to merge into Charlie's lane. I was like, that is amazing. That's a nice touch.
So intimidating. And also the animation is really great there because the light comes over, and if you see, the light starts to reflect on Charlie's face from his rear view mirror, and I was like, that's a really nice animation touch. That's like, and again, like, imagine you're just swimming in the middle of the ocean and you see a great white shark. You're like, no, go that way, and you turn the other way, and there it is again. You're like, don't go that way. You're like, and then suddenly it's right in fucking front of you. Like,
it is definitely, your theory. This episode depicts your theory the absolute best in that opening sequence. It is the shark has picked up on your blood trail or whatever, your smell, and it's like, I'm going to find you. And it's grinning the whole time.
Yeah, and
it's just relentless.
And you know what that great white's thinking? Let's just fuck around and see what happens.
Yes, exactly. And you're the bait. We get that great scene as well where a construction worker is just enjoying his sandwich and suddenly Batman just appears in front of him and starts yelling at no one. Like,
yeah, did you see the guy? As a fat guy, I looked closely at his sandwich. I was like, what are we working with here? And
you pause it? That's why you were late to recording today? You're like, I looked at that sandwich for 10 minutes.
Me and my wife just get up close to the TV. All right. Then rub our hands together. Let's see what we're working with here. And I think the dude just had like, yeah, I'm going to make a sandwich. What do I got in the fridge? Yeah. I got salami and I got 3 different types of cheeses.
I wish my wife didn't leave me. She made the best sandwiches.
Yeah, I just make shit sandwiches though. So my wife has never seen Batman the Animated Series, and she watched this episode with me, and she's like, that's Gordon? I was like, yeah. She was like, Gordon, you can get it. It cracked me up. I was like, Gordon? She's like, I don't know. Look, he's like a big man. He's got a good jawline. Like, he's got nice hair.
He's got a mustache.
I think she likes like tall, broad-shouldered men. That's why she married a fucking hobbit. But yeah, it's just so funny. She was just like, wow, Gordon, he can get it.
Good for Gordon.
At one point, he like opens a Croc's mouth so wide, and the Croc goes like, oh, like his eyes light up.
I think he murdered that crocodile.
You think he killed him there?
He breaks the jaw, like he's holding it like open so he doesn't bite, and then he forces it, and when he forces it, the Croc's eye like
lights up. Oh my god, you're right. He killed that fucking.
He killed that game.
Well, as we've established, Batman is a murderer, but only of like animals and plants and things.
Yeah,
you all are.
Alfred is not going to be happy when Bruce comes home covered in dry cement. He's not going to be pleased.
You don't want to see the Batmobile.
What have you done?
I fought an invisible man, Alfred.
I
And you got into wet cement? How?
I thought he was standing in the cement and I jumped at him and I fell in.
Did you see the signs that said don't go in the cement?
I was busy fighting the superstitious cowardly lot that make up Gotham City, okay? Next time, Bruce, I'm coming with you, sir, and I'm going to oversee it so that when you're about to jump at an invisible man, I can say, watch out for the wet cement, sir!
And it's a good thing your suit is grey and the cement as well, because they mix quite well.
Right.
And then I thought the whole Bruce discovering Joker was one of the mobsters involved by drawing a red smile on the picture was a bit of a stretch. Like, you know, like you could do that with anyone and you could be like, the Joker, you know, like.
We just saw in a previous episode, he has that big machine, that 3D machine to like insert data for people's faces. Could you have not just done that with the Joker's face and seen that it was Jack Napier or whatever his character's name is in this?
Yeah, it was so basic with a red pencil. And then I thought it'd be funny if he like started doodling on pictures of other people. Like he draws like a big nose on him. He's like, the Penguin!
No, I'm not sure about that one, sir. Hang on for another one.
He cuts the face in half. He's like, oh my God, this guy is Two-Face. It's like, so we know Harvey Dent is Two-Face. No, Alfred, no, I'm onto something, Alfred. I'm onto something here.
He does like a bowler hat on another one. He's like, it's the Riddler.
Alfred, are you done with that chocolate bar? Can I have that? He takes his chocolate bar. So I was enjoying that. Just rubs it on someone. Oh my God, this guy's Clayface, Alfred. Look at him.
So the hypnosis tool Batman has in the Batmobile to put the kid to sleep, that seems really dangerous because
seems like kind of like rapey as well, right?
It seemed a little
that's the
like
Bill Cosby special right there.
Oh no! It did seem a bit like that. And also, what if he's driving one night and accidentally turns it on? Like,
yeah,
he's dead.
It's like, oh, Alfred's calling me. Let me just turn on my machine.
Sir.
And I remember walking into the booth, and they started placing people, and Kara was on my right. Mark Hamill was standing next to me, and then it was Kevin Conroy, and then Ron Perlman.
And you've just come off of the audition. Is there no warm up or anything? It's like, all right, we're going.
None.
Wow.
Yeah, this is how we do things.
That's
I'm just
crazy.
like, okay, let's. Yeah, it was surreal. And as soon as she was like, okay, we're going to do a quick read through, and then we'll start recording. And we did. We did a quick read through, and as soon as we were done with the read through, Mark Hamill turns to me and goes, "I didn't know you were the new Robin. Congratulations and welcome." And I melted.
So nice.
My brain melted, and I was just like,
Yeah, I didn't like that because he's like, it's an exact replica. And I'm like, why? Just doesn't have to be everything.
Is that what he said? The Batcave is an exact replica of the Grey Ghost thing?
I don't like that.
I don't like that at all.
No.
Batman's just a nerd then. Like, he's just a big nerd.
Yes, that's the thing. Like,
I'm surprised he became Batman and just didn't actually take up the mantle of the Grey Ghost. Like the Justice League comes, he's like, we can all meet at my Batcave. And so they go there like, wait, this looks just like from the Grey Ghost. Yeah, I'm a huge fan. It's like, what?
You're just a fanboy? That's who you are? Deep down?
Yeah. I really want to be the Grey Ghost, but it's all like tied up in, copyright and trademarks and stuff. So I guess I just have to be Batman. It was a bit ridiculous, though, that he suddenly shot out of the elevator as Batman, right? Like, that's to assume that he wears a full Batman costume on him in the Bruce Wayne kit. Where is he keeping that cape, bud? Is it, like, wrapped around his torso?
I agree. Also, he might, it was a regular day at work for Bruce. He wasn't like, I might be Batman. He was just going into the office. So, yeah, that means he wears that costume all the time. He must be so hot.
I get Spider-Man wearing his costume all the time, right? It's just spandex. But Batman's got full gloves, big old boots, a pointy cape and cowl. There is a lot going on with a utility belt full of gizmos and gadgets. How on earth? And look, maybe that's why he was like, thank God these gigantic slacks and big suit jackets are in fashion. Otherwise, there's no way I'd be able to hide as Batman. I also thought that, didn't he just sell his Grey Ghost costume?
Yeah, but Batman brought it back.
Oh, right, yes, that's right.
That was the other thing that really threw me up. So there's that scene where, Simon Trent's like, you paid the rent for the last time, old chum. And then he, falls asleep. And then he wakes up and his merchandise is completely, like, his shrine is fixed and his suit is back. And I'm like, how fucking deep of a sleep were you in? Because Batman would have to haul all of that shit through the window.
But like Santa Claus is just like inching across the floor. And you know, he sees him and he mouths to himself like, oh my God, it's the Grey fucking Cat. And it's just like his childhood hero fast asleep. Probably like saying racist stuff under his breath. I wish I didn't hear that.
Yeah, well, that's not cool, Grey Ghost. But also, he must have made several trips through that window because he's not going through the front door.
Alfred's there as well, like feeding and holding stuff.
It's the Grey Ghost, sir.
It's your childhood hero, sir. I know, Alfred, I know, it's exciting. I've glued back together the pieces of this toy, sir. Put it back on the shelf. Oh.
But it must have taken him ages, and I was like, did he drug him? Like, that's the only way.
Or he just like, he was asleep and he just walked up to him and just went, bop, and just hit him on the face. Like, yeah, that'll keep him out for an extra few hours.
How do you think it looks, sir? I think it looks pretty good, Alfred. Oh, hey, he's waking up, we gotta go.
So was the villain Scarface always planned for the show, or is that something that came an option later in production?
No, I love Scarface. I love characters that have two sides of personalities like that. I like, Scarface is sort of a
you like mentally troubled individuals. I can tell.
Yeah, I do. I do. And but I've always wanted to do Scarface. It's one of my favorite episodes. I mean, it's one of the most lush looking of our episodes. It almost looks like it's painted on black velvet, and it's just beautiful.
I was a bit shocked at how well he can handle himself against Batman. You know what I'm saying?
He thought he was so cool when he first confronts Batman. Like, he's just standing there, leaning on his cane, spinning his little pocket watch, using the word time way too much. He had like 5 locked and ready to go, and he used all 5. He wasn't like, oh, that's the best one. He's like, nah, I gotta give them all. I spent some time developing these.
What seasoning do you like on your roast potatoes, Batman? Is it rosemary and thyme? Oh, this fucking guy. I'm reoccurring.
Like time. Got him.
To get back to what I was saying, Batman like completely confronts him on the top of the clock, like, gotcha, I'm gonna take you down. And he uses his like sword, he's like, ha-ha, and like he knocks Batman off of the clock, like it's no problemo. The way he moves around like the clock, like he's got some skills.
Yeah, he does. And he did say, well, he spent 7 years, and he's like, I've studied news footage of you and like how you fought.
For 7 years, I went and I trained around the world, Batman, for the greatest clock masters and fencers. It took me a lot of time, Batman, but I did it. You know what? If you think about it, a guy has a traumatic experience, so he dedicates the next 7 years of his life to bettering himself to get revenge. Like, who am I talking about here? Batman or the Clock King?
They are very similar. Yeah, that's true. Well, there's always a certain level of like what Bruce Wayne could have been if he didn't become Batman and all his villains. And I guess he could have become the Clock King. Alfred would have been like, I quit, sir. I can't deal with all these fucking puns. Let's talk about that Alfred scene at the end, because this is where Efren Zimbus Jr. like brings his A game as Alfred. Like, there's something about his voice and how like soft and concerning it all is, like, instantly makes me pay attention. And the way he delivers that line to Bruce, where he's just like,
But Andrea fell into that pit years ago, and no one, not even you, could have pulled her back.
It's just so well delivered by Efren.
It's amazing, and he comforts Bruce, and I think it's potentially the best Alfred scene I've seen yet, or maybe in the whole show, because it's his father figure, and it's at the same time it's saying, I'm proud of you that you haven't become someone like Andrea due to your past tragedies, but it's also him feeling sorry for him, because Alfred wanted him and Andrea to work it out and be a relationship, because deep down Alfred just wants him to be happy, right? There's many layers to that whole speech of just how Alfred's feeling. And I think it's beautiful. It's really heart-to-heart, great stuff.
I couldn't save her, Alfred.
I don't think she wanted to be saved, sir.
Do you think Batman's had a wank on the Bat computer?
100%. There's no doubt.
100%.
I think he's got his little wank bank of images. Like, okay,
Right.
we got what we got today. We got Talia. We got Selena.
Oh, he's wanking to people like it's not porn, like people he knows.
Yeah, he's like, okay, what else we got?
That's creepy.
Satana. Oh yeah, and I'll show you a magic trick. Now you see it. Now you don't.
Oh my god. Or do you think he just does a complete like? Every monitor is different porn, right? Like, because there's like 100 monitors in the Bat, so he's just like wanking. He's looking at one screen like and he looks at another like and it's just like, oh my god!
Alfred comes down and he tries to turn off all the images. He's like, oh my god, there's too many
to
to
close
turn
every
off.
tablet.
Yeah,
like clicking the mouse.
Alfred, don't look.
So what do you think of Charlie getting Batman's attention by hanging the old, like, bat-shaped plane in the window?
A bit of a stretch.
Yeah, it's a bit far.
Just a bit of a even Charlie himself's like, that will never work, right? Like, no way.
There's no light even coming from the window. It's just, I can't believe it worked. I mean, obviously Bruce is there and it was such a stroke of luck, but how many times has Batman been fooled by that? Like, it's Halloween and a kid hangs a fake bat in the window and he comes crashing through and he's like, what's wrong? And the kid's like, what are you doing? He's like, you called me. Is it the Joker? Two-Face? It's a bat in the window.
That's my signal, baby. Like, I'm here to answer. Or like there's another kid's birthday party going on. There's like a bat pinata and he just hops in and he smashes it. It's probably full of Joker's poison toxins. It's just candy for children. Whoopsie.
Some kids are like playing hand puppets in front of like a torchlight, and one makes a bat signal, and he's like, "The penguin, I'm here. Don't worry, I'll save him now."
This is the origin of how the bat signal was made. Like, Gordon was like, "All right, Batman, there's just one signal for you now, and it's on top of the police station. Okay, you see that one, you're in danger. Not just because you see the shapes and silhouettes of bats everywhere."
A bat flies past a light in the bat cave, and he's like, "Oh my god, I'm needed, Alfred." He's like,
"Alfred, I need it in that corner of the bat cave. There could be a leak or something."
So we're in the bat cave.
I'm seeing signals everywhere, Alfred. Oh there's so much danger down here. I'm so needed here.
Originally, Killer Croc's first story was going to be his origin story, which would have been greatly different from his origin in the comics. He would have been an animal trader who was bitten by a lizard, giving him a disease that mutates him into Killer Croc. Absolutely no.
No, that's what Sony will make as a fucking Killer Croc movie nowadays.
Guess what? It also, in this plot, had him plan to create an army of reptiles in the sewers of Gotham.
No!
I mean, not only has that been done in Spider-Man the Animated Series, that exact plot, but then obviously the Amazing Spider-Man ripped it off as well. And we both know that episode and that film are not really loved by most people.
Not great, Bob.
Not great.
What do you think of the mob shakedown scene with the little girl's mum and Batman taking them out in the dark?
It was good, but like I was thinking like, oh, there'll be a scene later on where Bruce Wayne like pays for the broken fucking window that he caused and the smashing of the lamp and the breaking of the table and everything that happened in that room. But he just bounced. So she's like, great. So now I'm being shut down by the mob and there's a huge fucking hole in the side of my house. Thanks, Batman.
Hey, look, you had your chance to leave.
Just get a job. Jesus Christ. Why are you living in Crime Alley?
Well, this is my point. Like, I know a fucking billionaire in Gotham who should be donating millions to restore Crime Alley into its prime, which we saw in this episode. And also, that's where his parents died. So you think he'd be like, to stop anyone else from being mugged or murdered in Crime Alley, let's restore it to its original fucking make.
Bruce Wayne is like, you know, he's an absolute hero, Batman, but he's like a super classist. He's like, oh, God, they deserve Crime Alley. It reflects the people that live there.
He realizes that they're just squatters and they actually have been given proper notice. And he's like, look, I respect property law, all right?
Yeah. Wait, you owe them money? You're past due? That's fucked up.
You're going to jail. Puts her in the Batmobile. The little girl's like, you're supposed to save my mum.
Take you to an orphanage.
So if you pause at the right time in this episode, you'll see that Harvey has actually gotten a credit card with the name Two-Face on it. Did you notice that?
How did he get that approved?
I mean, seriously,
You have to go through so much to get approved.
Okay,
for a
Mr.
card.
Dent, I have your card here.
It's Face, Mr. Face.
Is that legally changed?
Yes.
Just to clarify, your first name is 2.
First 2.
Oh, that's confusing. And last name is Face.
Yes, I have 2 names.
And my second name is
Mr. Face.
What do you think of Killer Croc cosplaying as Bullock as well?
Love it. Very cool. And look, anytime a big character gets in a trench coat and a hat, it's my jam. You stick the Thing in there, I love it. You stick Raphael in there, I love it. The book that I'm releasing next year, I have a big Frankenstein, and he's in a giant trench coat and a fedora. Why? Because it's one of the coolest fucking looks there is out there. Also, how dark is it that you can't see that in that big get-up is a crocodile-scaled man?
That's like 6'5".
Yeah. Also, are we not going to talk about how his spot-on perfect impression of Bullock?
Oh, yeah. Is
he an impressionist or something?
Yeah.
Does Killer Croc have a secret skill where he's like, I'm really good at impressions?
Bullock, that you? Yeah. Now let me see him.
Listen to me, I'm Rupert Thorne. Hey, that's pretty good, Killer Croc. Thank you. Here's a second impersonation for you. Hey, that's Two-Face. Yeah.
I'm down
What
at
else
the
do you do?
Improv every Thursday night.
I think Clayface is like, what the fuck, man? That's my MO. Like, what are you doing?
I don't think so.